106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome to the Goddamn Podcast with Drew and TJ. Let's get this goddamn thing started.
You're goddamn right.
We do have a guest with us here today. You wanna introduce this guy?
Yeah, this is some guy. He said he wanted a chance to prove to everybody that he was indeed not a rape-faced motherfucker.
And he's doing it wrong.
And so we're giving him a shot.
Jesus Christ.
Would you like to introduce yourself, sir? Mr.
Yeah.
Rape-face?
One fucking time in the truck stop parking in the truck stop bathroom, and Coctopus thinks that he can get you to do whatever he fucking. Well, I guess he can get me to come on the show like this.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, fine, Coctopus, I'm here.
Dude, you look like. What band would he be a roadie for?
Oh,
Drew?
it's definitely a 70s band. It's probably like a really shitty 70s band too.
God damn.
Jesus.
That is fucking beautiful. You need to be on camera more often, sir.
You do.
That's right, Monkey Fudge. 555 fuck ass on the bathroom wall. You dial that number. This is what's coming over.
It is my phone number.
Scope says Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah. Oh man.
Well,
S.E. Weems says Molly Hatchet. I'm thinking something like that. It's got to be Southern Rock, man. He looks so white trash right now, bro.
Hey, Coctopus, he sent me these fucking mustaches, okay? He sent me these goddamn mustaches in the mail, and he insisted that I come on camera.
yeah. Well, I said that you need to wear one per show. So this is show number 1. Mustache number 1. How many more you got to go after that? Let's see.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 more shows to go after that. Then you're lucky that I didn't chop the ends off of
Yes.
one and make it a straight up little hit.
That's what I was about to say, man. One of those has to turn into a fucking Hitler, and he can go bald without the hat and everything.
You know, and then when those 6 are done, I expect my Patreon to suddenly fucking skyrocket.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that was part of the deal. Yeah, we know.
Okay. Everyone heard it. It's verbally binding contract. Okay.
It's verbally binding, but technically the term skyrocket is extremely subjective.
Yes.
It can skyrocket like a whole 100 pennies extra.
Yeah, we intentionally chose that word to be very vague. Yes.
That fucking rape face of yours.
Are you having
rape
to
face?
Are you having to hold that up with your lip? Is that what that is? Is that what that look is?
He's trying to
It's on there.
He's trying really hard to get it to come off. I've told you, you're lucky again that I didn't dip some super glue on there so that it would really have stuck on there good. But I told Drew that, or right before we started the show here, I actually bought those from a really cheap dollar store. So the adhesive on there will most likely give you a rash on your upper lip for God knows how long.
He's gonna walk around town with like this big red mark. Oh, beautiful.
Classic. All right. Couple of quick announcements. I have gotten a few things back in the mail from people. Oh, let's see. I got one here from they couldn't be sent. They said Guitarded, Tectonica said insufficient address, so you need to go fix your shit on Patreon. And then I also had someone that was trying to send something in Canada, but in order to send things internationally, I actually need a name. And so if you don't want to give me your name, that's fine. I just can't send you anything internationally. I can't use a screen name. And you can give me a fake name. I don't care as long as you actually get it, because I'm paying the extra shipping. So don't make it so that it ends up not getting to you and I end up just paying for the shipping and it doesn't even get to you. But please do check your Patreon messages. I will leave messages for everyone that has had something to return. So far, it's only these 3 people. Actually, the one hasn't even been returned. It's just I'm waiting for them to get back to me about a name so that I can send them their shit. I wanted to give a quick thanks to JJ, who sent me this awesome. It's a bottle of Kraken black spiced rum.
Is it good? Have you tried it?
I have not tried it yet, and she also sent me, this is freaking too damn cool. It's a shot glass with the tentacle
Nice.
wrapped around it.
Very
it is
nice.
fucking badass. She knows I collect shot glasses, and this shit, it looks good, but I have a feeling like it'll be hangover inducing.
I've never
just
had
like just dark brown liquor.
I've never had spiced black rum.
Yeah, black spiced rum, 47%,
Damn.
94 proof.
Jesus. So
Yeah, that's why I say it would be hangover inducing. And right now I actually have a headache. So if I feel better before the end of the show, I will gladly take a shot of that. But I've been battling a headache for like the last 3 hours.
The best way to get rid of that headache is to drink. I read this somewhere. Was to drink dark spiced rum. Is what I read. Go for it.
I don't know, why am I not surprised Drew doesn't drink black spiced rum?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, it's got the black element, then it has that spice element that just kind of makes me think Latin, you know? So I'm like,
The guy literally drinks nothing but Malibu coconut rum because it comes in a white bottle.
and it's clear, it's see-through. Yeah.
No, it's an actually white bottle.
There's something about it that I can just trust.
Oh my God.
That's kind of my thought process.
Jesus, so crazy.
How is it that a bald guy suddenly feels more racist by having hair that looks like Drew's?
Yeah, I'll tell you how. Drew makes it really easy. Anyone that's built like a tree trunk wears sleeveless shirts. You get sleeves right now. He hasn't gotten around to cutting those ones off
I know this is a brand new shirt. Yes, it's my Texas Chainsaw Massacre T-shirt.
That's awesome.
It is
Fucking awesome. I'm wearing my classic goddamn podcast shirt. I've actually just ordered. It was a lot of fucking money. I ordered like $120 something worth of fucking stuff because they were having a sale, and so I went ahead and I ordered the new green to yellow instead of red to yellow. And I ordered, you'll be getting one of those, Drew. I got an extra one if you want it, Darkmatter. And then I got ones basically for all of our really high-level patrons. So I'll be sending that out to all you guys. I also got some extra stuff to test out to see if it's any good and if everyone likes it. And then we'll go from there, trying to freshen things up because we don't want to get too stale here on the podcast.
That's right.
All right, and this is a little bit. I'm basically going to read. This is what I'm giving away for the patrons now. I'm not going to say the title of this children's book. I'm basically just going to go through the story really quickly, and then we'll give it away. Whoever knows the title, and I guess we'll go whoever's first. So you guys got to keep an eye on that because I'll be reading it or describing it, and we'll talk about how fucked up this children's fucking story is. It is really fucked up. So essentially, there's a chicken sitting outside. An acorn pops the chicken in the head. The chicken then goes and runs and tells a rooster that the sky is falling. All right. So immediately we should all be knowing this. So the rooster gets all freaked out and they go tell like a duck. The mayor that hold on. It's not. Okay, I'll tell you this. It's not Chicken Little. It's got a different title, so you can stop saying Chicken Little.
It's got to have the word cock in it, right?
No, it doesn't actually.
Okay.
It's got two rhyming words.
Say, like Angry Pumpkin says,
I
tiny
hope
cock.
SD Weems is a patron.
Henny Penny.
That's usually the way it goes.
Oh, I thought Angry Pumpkin said tiny cock. That's another way of saying Chicken Little.
Tiny cock. That's pretty funny. All right, so it's Godin, I guess. If oh god, another Misty. No, Jesus, you got to stop doing that. Stop guessing, even if you're not a fucking patron. It makes it a pain in the ass. Anyway, I'll decide whether it goes to Misty or Godin. I'll do that later. Hold on.
To Misty.
damn it. Anyway, all right. So this story, basically, they keep going on to higher and higher level people. Like she goes and tells Cocky Locky, who's the rooster. Then they meet the duck. I'm sure it's Ducky Wucky. There we go. Then the duck tells his wife. And anyway, the group gets bigger and bigger. They're all freaking out about how the sky is falling, right? So they got to go tell the king. They tell a turkey, and then they tell a fox. And the fox says, "Oh yeah, I know a shortcut to the king's place." And the fox essentially leads this group of birds into his den. And as it gets darker and deeper into the den, Henny Penny, the chicken, it decides like, I don't think this is actually a shortcut. And so she stops. And as the fox leads everyone else that she's convinced the sky is falling to their certain death, she fucking hightails it out of there. And the ending of the story, is this. So the scared little hen turned around and came hackling and cackling out of the darkness into the bright sunlight. She hustled and bustled straight back home to the barnyard to lay her eggs and lived happily ever after. And Henny Penny forgot all about telling the king about the sky falling. She basically just led everyone in her town to their fucking deaths because of her fucking alarmism and ignorance. And then she's the one that gets the fucking happy ending while everyone else gets eaten. That's the fucking children's story.
Dude,
what the fuck is wrong with that?
TJ got really into the child's book, didn't he?
No, actually,
he got riled up.
I was cleaning out my daughter's room.
He's sitting there sitting on a little kid's bed reading that little gold sleeved book or whatever. Like, no, fuck that, no.
It's
God
just
damn
a really fucked up story.
Jesus.
Just saying she lived happily ever after in itself is like, dude, what about everyone else? I guess the fox was pretty happy too after he ate all of Henny Penny's fucking friends.
I like how the whole internet is losing its shit over Black Lives Matter and dead cops and everyone's going crazy and Coctopus is over here. Hey, have you seen this, Henny Penny? Have you fucking seen this?
Penny shit. Jesus Christ. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, but I thought it was pretty fucked up for a kid's book. I'm cleaning out my daughter's room, and I was like, here's, I'm trying to decide what is what's going to Goodwill and what I could give away on the podcast.
You totally beat me to it, Dark Matter. I'm thinking, man, if that grinds his gears, he really should not be watching the news.
No.
Exactly. You know what really grinds my gears? Anyhow, all right.
So who won?
Congratulations, whoever I decide to end up giving that to, whether it be Godin or Misty. And yeah, actually have some other kids stuff I'm going to give away later, but I know who it's going to already, and he's going to love it. Other than that, thank you for your patronage, and let's see what we got for the show.
Well, first off, we have this shirt that you wanted to get, Dark Matter.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually wear that one.
Tell it, go. See, I'm looking out for you, man.
So you're a tricky guy, eh?
Well, what size is it?
I don't know. I'm sure you can get it in whatever size. But I actually found one that it's a picture of Mo from the Three Stooges.
That was Curly, bro.
It was Curly. Sorry, you're right. And he's got his hand up, and it said "ball power."
But this, I could see Dark Matter wearing this because you're a Trekkie guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You like Trek and all that?
Yeah, especially TNG.
Yeah, easy now, easy. Don't get carried away.
It's the next generation.
I'm assuming, yeah.
I thought you liked Voyager the best, You seem like a Deep Space Nine kind of guy.
No, I'm an engaged #1 kind of guy.
I don't know
because you do kind of look like Worf.
I was going to say I don't know who he was impersonating, but I know it was a horrible impersonation just hearing it. All right, let's see. Let's get this.
I believe the impersonation was spot on.
Oh Jesus!
All right, yeah. Let's just go ahead and get to it.
Where he embarrasses himself any further. It's one thing to hear you saying that. It's another to hear you saying it while you're on camera with a fucking long-haired wig and cheap fake mustache. God, you look like You look like you're in a hurry because your truck is idling out front. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, no, he looks like, you ever watch like cheap like B-70 movies, like horror movies?
Yeah.
Where they had no budget for wigs and shit. That's what he looks like. That's like a leftover from some shitty horror movie in the 70s.
Is it itchy?
Oh my god, I'm dying. But I'll sacrifice for the show.
Right on, man. We appreciate the hell out of it.
It's kind of like this guy who's walking like this because his balls are stuck to his legs. Yeah.
It's pretty much what I look like. I usually do the leg sweep. Like you just walk in a straight line and you'll eventually just see one leg like kick out way to the side.
Let's see.
What's
Guy.
up, Paul's in the chat. Haven't seen him for a couple shows. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, the ginger? Yeah.
Yeah.
Como estas, ginger? Guy tries to light a blunt with a taser.
Oh yes. Genius. Make sure it's good and wet.
Turn that bitch all the way up. Put it on there.
I guarantee you step one is not turning that bitch all the way up. I'll just go out on a limb here and say he's doing that wrong. Is that a blunt? It looks like a pipe.
No, it's a blunt. I think it's just kind of loose on the end.
Nice and smooth. Mm-hmm. Only real niggas do this shit. My nigga taught me this shit.
Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Was he scared or what?
I think he's scared, but only niggas do this shit.
Do you remember when we showed the guy that, what was it? He was playing with like this girl's bracelet or whatever, that metal bracelet, and he was tasing it.
Oh,
It's
god.
like the girl and
Yeah.
her boyfriend were like laying on the bed, like I don't know, watching a movie or making out or something, and then he's standing there. He's like, yeah, and he's
Yeah, I remember
he's
that.
he's like shocking.
They didn't
Coke
give a
cans.
shit.
Yeah, he's like shocking Coke cans and all that kind of stuff, and he picks that up and and it goes right into him, and he just flops on the floor, and they just
It
laugh.
was old too, which is an excellent conductor of electricity.
Oh god.
We lost screen share.
Oh shit.
Dude, I gotta get one more look at his fucking
We will.
face right after it happens.
Why in the hell did y'all lose screen share?
Don't know, sir. There.
Well, your
Skype
both of
email.
your cams went away.
Yeah, it's. Why? Here, boom, cam on, but it's gonna be dark, I guess. Whatever. Here,
Dude, is Skype really getting gay with this shit?
I think they are. I
It
don't know.
says
Maybe we
it's-
should fucking just pay for the fucking premium and stop dealing with this bullshit.
It's
You gotta turn
yeah.
your cam back on Darkmatter.
Yeah, your cam's off. Fucking man, when did Skype get all fucking TJ-ish?
Why don't you just buy the premium during the first break and we won't deal with this shit anymore? Fuck it. I'll take it out of my cut.
guess. All right, so you want to see this dude get shocked again?
Yeah, I want to see his face. Yeah, there it is. You got it right there.
All right, there we
That
go.
Look of like,
Jama.
oh, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, Jama was saying we needed some good screen caps earlier, so there you go.
There you go.
Dude, that taser's beast. That taser works a hell of a lot better on this dude than it worked on Alton Sterling.
Jesus.
I'm just saying. They tased the dude twice, and I see this shit happening all the time with like cops out when they're. I've seen it on cops all the time when they'll tase people, and when they tase people that are even like slightly chubby, those dudes will sit there and just look at them. I'm like, dude, what's going on with the tasers?
But Dab in the chat says, this is a rare indeed. DM has hair, Drew has sleeves, and TJ advocated spending money.
Oh my god, perfect. Yes, that is
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah, we should send you something for that. That was well put together.
Yeah, I probably have like a children's book or something laying around.
Yeah, but this dude's eyes. Oh god.
That look of, done fucked up.
Does any ladies in the chat that want to be a model? I'm doing auditions at my house.
Oh god, that's creepy. See, that's the thing. If I was ever going to,
Sorry, Pumpkin says if I gave him a children's book, he could read it to his girlfriend. Because Badab apparently
Stating-
during the pre-show was saying how he's 35 and his girlfriend's 18.
Yeah.
And I was asking if they met at Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, that is fucking hilarious. All right, sorry.
Here's your moment.
He's like, what the fuck?
The fish.
It's got the jerky leg.
That's called the stanky leg.
Oh my. Oh. Hell no. Oh shit.
See, they're saying in the chat it's fake. I don't know. I've never been tased. I've been around a taser. I had a lady friend that showed me her taser, not in a creepy way. I wasn't pushing boundaries or nothing. I asked to see because she said she had a taser, and I'll tell you this: it's just like the same. If you've ever had a gun pointed at you, the last thing on my mind is to like try to fight somebody that's pointing a gun at me, is because I've had guns pointed at me, and I've seen this taser when she jolted it, just like looking at it inside of her purse. We're at a bar. Dude, when it does that little tss, it makes that noise, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, no, I do not want to mess with that.
They sell so many fucking tasers now. I don't know. I don't really know if it's fake. If it's fake, he did a good job.
Yeah, because if he isn't faking it, that was a very effective taser. Which was my Alton Sterling reference, you guys.
My God, Drew.
I mean, just like you see on cops, but those are also different tasers. I wonder if the tasers that have the barbs, I wonder if they operate in the same way. I wonder if they're strong.
I believe they have to make like embed into your skin. And I believe both of them have to in order for it to fucking work. And a lot of times they get stopped by clothing, or they fire and one will hit and the other won't. And you can be like stunning as much as you want, but it's not actually going through to the person.
Right. But I guess the reason they use
have stun guns on the front too. They have a stun gun they can put directly on you, and then they can also fire it.
Right, like one like he was using, kind of. It has that same effect or whatever.
It's, I believe, on the end of the gun, their stun gun. It has the like stun gun, and then if you want, you pull a different trigger, and the doors on the end open up, and it actually shoots out the two barbs.
Right, because I'm assuming the entire purpose of having the ones that shoot out is because it's supposed to be like a not immediate danger situations where you got to put somebody down and you got to be at a distance and shit.
You want to tase someone if they're acting stupid with a hammer, and you don't want to get real close to them doing it.
Right. All right, this is one of our mini Pokemon Go's that we have here. Enjoy.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, lovely ladies. Ladies, would you please just move aside because I think there's a Pokemon right here. There it is. Oh, have you guys played this game?
No.
No, but I've seen the entire world playing it. I live out in the fucking boonies, and everywhere I look, there's people playing the damn game. Just go out around town, and everyone's walking around like zombies. As a matter of fact, speaking of Star Trek, it reminds me of that one episode where Wesley, where everybody got addicted to that game except like Wesley, and aliens used the game to take over the ship. You remember that? That's what this reminds me of. Aliens are going to take over the world pretty soon.
No, we don't remember that because, we got laid in high school. Ain't that right, Tej?
Damn it, Wesley.
I don't know who Wesley is.
Wesley is Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton.
Oh, God, that guy.
Will.
He's a hardcore feminist now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he the guy, do either of you watch, or have you ever watched Big Bang Theory? Is that the guy from that?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Will Wheaton, I want to say that's the guy that shows up in a few episodes.
Maybe. I didn't never.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Big Bang Theory, like, religiously.
I never watched Star Trek.
I love the way one time...
They're telling me yes. Okay.
The guy that plays Will Wheaton, he's like... getting like fucking irate about people saying "Shut up, Wesley! It's not original anymore. Just stop it. Anyone who says that's getting blocked." And then Patrick Stewart said, "Shut up, Will." I was like, "Yes, fuck you." You ain't gonna block Sir Patrick. Tell you that right now.
Let's try this real life Pikachu.
What the fuck?
TJ, would you do that to your dog?
I've tried.
What the fuck?
Actually, we did this to him when he was a puppy for Halloween, but it didn't come out nearly this good. I think this dog is white. My dog is not like white like that, so it's not easy to make the yellow show like that. But that is fucking adorable.
It seems like to dye it that kind of color would hurt it.
They actually make like stuff that's pretty safe. I mean, there's a huge back and forth on whether that's fucking animal cruelty or not. But the dog doesn't seem to fucking mind, and as long as it comes out in like a wash, then that dog is spoiled. And they left a patch on his belly.
Well, that's when they start crossing lines. Like, look, we're getting awful close to his junk, so we're just going to go ahead and stop it right there. We're not going to breach any sort of ethical standards.
I spray painted myself silver one Halloween. Like my face and my arms and everything, and I went as a robot.
Oh, this one's good. I like this one.
My father knows how to get exactly what he wants. I remember him telling me when I was a little girl, Ivanka, if you're going to make a positive contribution to society, you might as well pleasure my big old cock. And I've seen his hard cock in action daily. Ladies and gentlemen, my father, Donald J. Trump.
I get it in Ivanka all the time. God is dead.
What the fuck?
Oh, man. The people that do this shit is, hilarious.
God damn.
Like, I was already laughing all the way through it, and then when he said God is dead, it was just, oh my God, like next level laughing.
Yeah, it's definitely a highfalutin ending.
Where's all the other Pokemon shit? Or we'll just go ahead and play one that'll make everybody a little uncomfortable, maybe. Yeah, this was what is this called? Fingering fruit for feminism.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I've never seen fruit be such a dirty fucking. Ugh, some of that shit was like, you know what you're doing. God damn it! So that lemon squirt.
Yeah, it's everything's so sexualized nowadays. We can't even bite into a cantaloupe without thinking about sex.
For real, man. I'm gonna be at work.
He's gonna be the break room, just. Let's see. That moment when. Oh, this is just bad news all around for that cat, man.
That was the moment. As soon as the front paw touched.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Have you ever... you have a cat, don't you, TJ?
Yes, I do.
Are you ever the one that bathes it, or do you always make your girlfriend do it?
We rarely bathe it, and she does it.
Well, and why? Why do you rarely bathe it?
Oh, well, because it tears the fuck out of you. It's not
Yes.
declawed, and it is absolutely impossible to keep from getting, like, torn to ribbons.
Yes. You have to wear, like, long sleeves, and one of the things I used to have to do with my, like, kittens is you have to, like, you know, like the mom grabs it by the back of the neck. You have to kind of hold it like that, where it goes like a little docile or whatever.
Yeah,
And,
I think she had to bathe it because of I don't know, something or other. The cat got freaking dirty, like in an unusual way. I think it was a vacuum cleaner thing, a bagger popped on it or something like that. But like, it wasn't just going to come clean on its own. We had to rinse the cat off.
Dude, our fucking chat is our chat is so goddamn clever. Paul says, "Bathe the cat." The fuck you think it is, a dog, hillbilly? And then Badab says Drew doesn't like bathing his cat because he has to wear long sleeves.
It makes sense that because Paul's never seen a wet pussy, so.
But it is funny though, because Paul, you have a cat, and you're telling me you've never bathed that thing? Jesus, you nasty bastard. Let's see. When you stop caring about your job. So, all right, here's what I'm gathering. I don't know about this red background though. I'm wondering what the hell is going on with that.
Almost looks like a ship, but I guess it's not.
Well, it looks like they should be filming something there with a solid background, but I'm assuming the manager's out there getting onto his ass about something, and he's just, he's had enough.
Yeah, I've had jobs where I don't know if I was this bad, but I had a job where I just went and poured myself a drink at the bar. Like with it was not. We were in full swing, and I was just like walked out of the kitchen, walked myself right into the bar and popped a fucking glass down, poured a fucking drink, drank it, put it down, walked back into the freaking. They didn't even fire me for that shit. Nobody really said anything anyway. That's one of those jobs where everybody was like, "This job is so shitty. We just stopped, caring about everything." They shut that place down. Actually,
even the manager stopped caring at that point.
Dude, everyone stopped caring. The clientele didn't care. Nobody gave a shit. That whole place was just terrible.
Let's see.
The cops didn't even come there.
This is called Nobody's Perfect. This seems like a cool dog though.
Hell yeah.
So, what, did he have a stroke or something?
I guess something. The point is, he's pretty damn close to perfect. So isn't that like the Benji dog?
I don't know.
Remember that movie Benji?
I never watched it.
Benji of Jack Russell, I think, or something like that.
Remember now. Anyway, that's an adorable fucking dog. I read a story on Facebook about this dog in Maryland that had been he was their longest, like he had been there the longest, and was real like happy and patient and like waited for a family, and someone finally adopted him like 10 months in, and then they brought him back, like said he didn't work out or whatever, and that the dog then went into like a depression and would like literally cry, and oh man, that fucking tugged at my heartstrings and shit. But I guess it got enough attention on social media that dog got adopted. But I was actually thinking about going to a local shelter and asking to see the dogs that have been there the longest and seeing if I couldn't grab one up, because I don't know, the idea of these like sweet dogs not having a good home like breaks me. If I had a lot of money, I'd buy some acres and just adopt a shitload of dogs. And then hire Darkmatter to look after him for me and pick up all the shit.
Honestly, put him in like what I don't know what you guys call them. We always call them monkey suits, is what we call them. Where it's just like those one piece like zip up suits, or whatever, like janitors wear. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Darkmatter in one of those would like really pull off the janitor like a prison or something.
Especially with that hair and stash he's got going on right now.
Yeah.
Der Juden will steal all the Strudel in Deutschland.
It needs to be a little bit thinner, sir.
Oh, is he trying to roll it up?
I'm trying. I'm working on it. All
right,
I don't have a pair of scissors handy.
This is front row versus phone. Yes.
Fucking Slipknot.
Yeah.
That dude was literally in the front row looking down at his phone during a song, and Corey Taylor just walks right up and he reaches over and knocks it the fuck out of his hand. Bitch.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
If you read a lot of these things, dude,
When the band can get that close to you and you're so absorbed in your phone that you don't even notice,
dude,
like, while they're doing their concert.
And this is a pretty big band, so you paid good money to have that front row seat. You know, it costs money to get up there, and this dude's just like playing on his fucking phone. I mean, I
probably just took a picture and he's trying to fucking like send it like, I'm at the Slipknot concert, and you know, and Corey Taylor's like, oh, you little bastard. He walked right up to him and I think he was waiting to get the kid's attention and still didn't get it. The kid knocked it down, and then he gives him a little hand gesture here.
He just points at him
and the kid kind of points back, and he kind of looks back at his phone like, is anyone going to get that for me? Or
Corey Taylor did not.
I don't think I fucking hit send on that. Now you got something to talk about, though. As soon as he gets that phone back, he's like, you guys would not believe that Corey Taylor just knocked the phone out of my hand.
Yeah, but I've been to shows where like the bands are like notorious for like jumping out and like knocking phones out of people's hands and stuff that are doing that. Like smaller bands, not big bands, but I think the thing is because they tour around and stuff like that, and they're putting on shows and everything, and like the people in the audience they're either always just like filming it, or they'll be sitting there, you know, fucking texting and stuff like that, and they're like sharing the energy, you motherfuckers. It just pisses them off.
I love that he's got one strand over the shoulder. Leave it there, Darkmatter. Leave it there.
It's so hot. It's so hot. I can't take anymore. Damn it.
You're too used to being bald.
Say, Darkmatter, if you can't take the heat, get off the goddamn podcast.
That's exactly what they say. Dude, that needs to be on the back of one of our t-shirts or something. If you can't take the heat, get off the goddamn podcast. Oh, that's stupid. If we can narrow that down, I'd wear it on a hat.
Yep.
Damn
Just
it.
completed fixing this fence. Pretty proud of it, I'd have to say. Try to keep selling the art.
Oh.
Did he just say God damn it?
Yeah, damn it.
Damn it.
And the way the dog does it so fucking effortlessly.
Bounds
Jesus.
right over.
Nothing a little barbed wire wouldn't fix.
Yeah. Some like electrified.
Damn it. Yep. Just completed fixing this fence.
Dude, that is hysterical. I'm surprised you didn't think of that though. I mean, it looks like a decently tall fence, doesn't it?
It's probably maybe a 5 foot. It doesn't quite look like a 6 foot fence. Maybe a 4 foot. It looks taller than 4 foot. The dog looks bigger.
Dude, I mean, it's not even close. That dog just leaped the shit out of it.
They just need to make it taller on the very end there because they've got an uphill, and that's why the dog goes there because that's where the fence is shortest.
Papa Trump's wall.
So they just need to make it taller on the end there, and they will solve their problems. No more Stella jumping the fence after all your hard work and you having to say, "Damn it."
Papa Trump would have built that wall right. He'd have done it right the first time.
You need to work for Trump.
You need to make
TJ.
And that guy should have made his
sounds
neighbors.
like a foreigner name. There you go. We don't need volume for this.
Yeah, this is called Pussy Rides Bitch. If I didn't think that cat's claws were digging into this man's back,
he's probably just holding on for the to the shirt. It's pretty badass cat though. They're going pretty fast. Cat's just
It's like, what are you looking at?
is pretty fucking nuts.
yeah, I mean that's one way to do it.
I guess I need to get my cat to the vet, and I can't put the fucking carrier on the moped. That's not even a scooter, is it? That's like a little fucking moped.
When TJ sends me all of these, normally I get these like the day that we do the show. I normally grab all the links that TJ sends like a few hours before we do the show, and I don't even pay attention really to the titles until we're about to play. I'm like, this one is called Pussy Mop Company Endorses Girls. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Oh, God.
A lot of boys have told me that I can't play rugby because I'm a girl.
Actually, I've had a lot of people come up to me saying, aren't you afraid of getting really massive?
You have to be girly. You have to like certain things.
Il disait que je devais être quelqu'un qui travaille dans un magasin.
Maybe they just fucking lose interests, and you shouldn't try to force shit on them. You ever think of that? Let them do what the fuck they want to do.
That sounds like white-splaining and mansplaining wrapped into one.
Because sports keep girls confident. It says it right on the screen, Dark.
Not if they fucking lose. Not if they're shitty at it.
That's why you got to let the girls win, just like kickball back in elementary.
Oh, God damn it.
Always makes sports, pussy mops.
That actually is kind of funny. I mean, at my school, like, most of the time, or not most of the time, there was a lot of the times that the teachers actually told us we had to let the girls win.
Really?
It's funny looking back. Yeah, they used to tell us that we used to play kickball. And for whatever reason, they kept splitting it up, boys versus girls. Like, why would you do that? Like, why don't you split up, boy, girl, or whatever?
It sounds a lot like propaganda to me. They want the girls to be successful at kicking balls. Why?
That's a very good point.
Explain yourself.
But seriously though, I mean, looking back on it now in elementary, it's like, why would you have done that? And also, why would you have done that in like competitive sports where, I'm sorry, dude, guys are just...
Drew, did they put you on the girls' team? Is that why you're upset about this?
A little bit.
They're like, look, Drew, we know you're a guy. It's just that you fit in with the long-haired titties over there.
And I do my Crowley.
What would you say to a girl who's thinking of quitting?
I'd say don't do that.
I think a girl can play anything that they want to play.
Yeah,
That's fine. I don't think anyone's stopping you.
No.
And the thing is, like, if people are like, I don't think a girl should play rugby, or then they're, fuck them. Who the fuck cares what the hell they say? It's not about what they think. It's about what you want to do. Go prove them wrong.
Yeah,
I would love to watch chicks play rugby, to be quite honest with you.
I don't even know what the fuck rugby is, really, but...
It's football without fucking pads, and they beat the shit out of each other. I mean, the game is obviously different, but...
It sounds like some...
They fucking hit the fuck out of each other.
It sounds like some pussy shit the Limeys would do, and I'm not into that, but I'm saying...
Dude,
I'm kidding.
Go watch
I've seen some of
rugby
it.
hard hits.
Dude, but the thing you're talking about, if they want to do it and all that kind of stuff, fine. I agree with that. The only thing is if they start trying to do like contact sports that mix in guys and girls is a little...
No, see, that's
like
different. But if it's just girls that want to play rugby, go
Totally.
for it. I would watch that because rugby is a tough game. I'd love to see if they actually go full force on each other. Like, because I've seen, dude, people get their eyes gouged out, teeth knocked out, bones broken constantly, knocked out, concussions. That shit is way more difficult or hardcore than American football. I'll say that.
TJ, weren't the rules that Darkmatter is supposed to wear one of those mustaches the entire show?
Oh,
not take it off before the first break.
It was sticking to itself, and it was unusable anymore. I think I tossed it.
Hold up the package.
Oh no!
Hold up the package.
Wait, which package?
The mustaches.
The one we won't get kicked off of on for. Thank you.
Now, Drew, which one of those do you think looks good for the second hour?
Oh man, I think he's going to eventually weasel his way out of this. So I want to see a good one. I want to see that bottom stash.
Oh man, that is hardcore. All right, that is. I guess you're going to come back as an 1800s bartender.
I got to get rid of the wig though.
Okay, fine. That's a deal.
I guess.
It's so hot, damn it.
It's so hot. Instead of wearing it on top of your head, you have to shove it down the front of your pants.
Girls could actually play rugby, and they could also be the team captain of the team.
Yeah.
I think it's do your thing. I think it's cool when I'm not saying like, oh look, that's unique. A girl is doing something. Girls do all kinds of shit. Girls could beat me like at a lot of stuff. You're probably faster than me. There's a lot of girls that are stronger than me. There are girls that can javelin and shot put better. There are girls that can play basketball better, even though I'm 6'6". I mean, that's normal. You know why? Because half the fucking planet's population is girls. So there are going to be a bunch of freaking like sports-minded or incredibly talented or this, that, the other musically. Like nobody's like, wow, that's really cool because you're a girl. And if they are, they're really not worth your fucking time. But the idea that like that I don't know that you're being, this is almost like we have to make them play sports in order to build their confidence. That's not what it is for everybody. Right. Not everybody's into that shit. My daughter is going to have my height. She's already tall, like getting really tall. She's girly as hell, though. She's not going to be playing like volleyball and basketball unless she gets out of that like girliness thing, because she's not interested in that kind of stuff, even though she's going to have like the height to be like really good at something like that. I'm not going to force her into it to build her confidence. If she doesn't want to do it, she's not going to feel confident doing it.
Right.
And you never discouraged her from doing it, right? So
no, absolutely. If she wants to do something like that, go for it.
So how do they distinguish the girls who generally don't want to do that shit from the ones who are being, discouraged from doing it?
Well, one of the things that they do is it seems to me like at least the SJW types, the feminist types, they try to do this thing of like, if you don't want to do that, like for instance, TJ's little girl, if she wants to be girly, they'll try to say that, oh, well, she's kind of been like indoctrinated with being girly. That's what a lot of them would say, because that doesn't come natural to girls is what their kind of thing is. And little boys, if little boys want to wear dresses, that's fine, but a little boy doesn't want to wear dresses, wants to play with G.I. Joes in the fucking mud, then they're like, oh, well, it's because it was instilled in them. All those are social constructs.
No, it's much more the fact that little boys are little boys. In most cases, little boys don't want to wear dresses. They don't want to be effeminate. And in most cases, girls, if you want to say it's the colors thing, like, oh, girls like pink because that's instilled in them, fine. I can go with that. Because, you look at the girls aisle at a toy store and it is just pink, 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 pink. Fun fact, a little over a century ago, the colors were reversed. Pink was the boys' color and blue was the girls' color. And somehow along the line, it got fucking reversed. But if you want to go with that, but fine. I can see that line of reasoning a lot better than what they're trying to sell here, the Pussy Mop Company.
You are worth it, and you deserve to play whatever sport you want to play. So don't let anyone tell you you can't do it.
And you see, this is, these are all like European kids, and maybe it's different in Europe. I know Europe is like a PC hellhole for a lot of things, but like at least here in America, I can say from an American standpoint, in America, no one is discouraging girls from playing basketball or football or anything that they want to play, in the sense that, there's like a social stigma around it and stuff like that. At least that I'm aware of. There's no.
I'm sure seen a social stigma about it either.
Yeah, I'm sure there are going to be like hardcore SJW types that would, but I've never seen anything like that.
I was at a bar and I was with some people and we were watching. It was like it wasn't WNBA. It was like women's college basketball. It was like a championship though, and we're watching. It wasn't what we showed up to the bar for. It just ended up being on the TV. And in the beginning, I'm sitting there just laughing at every time, like, because there was a few screw ups when I first started watching, and I was like, "Oh man, this is not very good. This is not nearly as entertaining as watching like guys play." And that was like I didn't say that out loud. It was just what I was thinking. And within like 10 minutes, I had seen like another awesome, however many plays, 10 plays, and it turned out that they were really talented, really awesome, and fucking by halftime, I was invested in that fucking game, and I wanted to watch. I wanted to see the rest of it, and I wanted to see how this one girl that was like couldn't hit a free throw. I wanted to see if she was going to get one, and that kind of shit. Like I'm into it. If it's a good game, that's all that really matters to me. You don't have to be like the most spectacularly awesome, but if it's just like embarrassment after embarrassment after embarrassment, if your final score of a basketball game is like 35-28, that's not a very fucking exciting basketball game.
That's another reason I can't watch soccer, man. You ever watch soccer games?
It's like 1-0 at the end of the 90 minutes.
Yeah, dude, and the field's even bigger than a fucking football field, isn't it?
It's
like
huge.
I've been out huge, by the way, but I've been out. I've been out to like I have cousins that play soccer and shit, and like the field looks like way bigger than a football field, and like the entire game is them just running nonstop back and forth, and at the end of the game the score is it's like 1-0, or they're tied at 0, and I'm like, wow, how interesting this shit is.
That's why I played goalie when I played soccer.
Yeah, I could
at
see
least
that.
you like have those moments where your boredom is absolutely snapped in half when it's like up to you to stop the freaking goal.
That way, you actually can smoke weed and still consider yourself, athletic because you play goalie.
I still had to run with the team. That shit sucked.
Yeah. Let's see. See if we can do one more before the break. Having fun with Snapchat filters?
Ooh, look at me, girl. I'm in the trees. You better watch your boyfriend. I might jump on his back like he a Pokemon and catch him up real quick. Oh, it's beautiful. They got me all the way fucked up. This a public service announcement for all you regular assholes trying to steal my shit. Suck on a lemon, bitch. You done.
Oh, girl, come look at this cute shit. They got me looking like a bee. Queen bee, back at it again. Too much honey for your money, bitch. Go ahead and pay your rent.
Oh, God.
This is, yeah. I do not do Snapchat, but if I did, this I think would be the one I would use.
What is this? Oh, my God. Nuh-uh. This the type of...
So are like all of his characters like teenage black girls or what?
I guess so.
Shit made me feel like I gotta go to church. Oh, and look at that. He has risen, y'all. Oh, I'm back that. Oh, I done finished all my work for the day, Mr. LeBron James. Can I clean something else before I go? Like your biceps? Oh, girl, I'm crazy. Excuse me. What the hell is this? I can't go to the club like this. This is not a work of art. This is a work of nasty, and it's churlish.
All right, so Darkmatter, I'm wondering, can your teenage black girl accent beat this? I want to see it with the wig on.
I don't know what you talking about, Drew, but my accent is just fine and dandy. Okay, I can't do that. Black girls don't say fine and dandy. I don't know why I said that.
That wasn't bad, dude. I've heard all your other accents. That was not bad.
Fine and dandy.
Jesus.
Why don't you say whippersnapper and groovy? Shit that totally doesn't fit.
My Lord, somebody come look at this. My bad, Beyonce.
All right, say that. So, oh my Lord, somebody come look at this. My bad, Beyonce. Try that.
My Lord, come look at this.
Oh my Lord, look at this. Some guy. What was the rest of it?
That was not bad at all, Aunt Jemima.
That was Pastor Manning coming out of him.
Huh?
Pastor Manning is what it sounded like. Well, semen.
Semen in the Ebola in your coffee.
Say, I just replaced your ass for the most beautiful thing on earth. Ooh, girl, you know I hate to talk like this, but oh my God. And if I look like this when I get older, you know I'm still going to be
snatching.
That's an actual filter. That's a pretty cool like technology. But naturally, when you release technology like that, you're going to get videos like this. So.
Well, I had a friend at work showing me this Pokemon Go game, and that technology is actually pretty.
Yeah,
crazy.
the lay over the real map type shit.
That it's all GPS based, and you have to like go to these certain places. Like the community center by my mom's house is like a Pokestop or whatever. And it actually like the way it's linked up with GPS and everything. It's like I guess they do pretty much. I don't remember what they call it, but like they bait the Pokemon, so you can actually see where there's people out by the place that are like throwing shit out for Pokemon to show up or whatever.
What is it? A sign on? It was a picture of a sign on Facebook for like an eye clinic, and it was like, if your Pokemon are blurry, let us have a Pikachu.
Oh God, bars.
Give them the bars. I'm just telling you what they said. Man.
I know. Yeah, I would give them the bars.
Walk right in there and hand them these. Slam. Boom.
I can't believe you still have those. I'm very happy that I did a good job making them. I made those really well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The real life bars. Fucking incredible.
Slaying, snatching your man the fuck up.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Creepy.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Was Milo banned from Twitter? What did he do now?
Milo's always getting banned. I have no idea what he did now.
Because of Leslie Jones? Yeah, I saw. I saw that story about her getting a shitstorm of racist tweets.
Well, and dude, and she was tweeting out today. I had a bunch of people that I follow were retweeting her, where she was saying, "Oh Lord, help me deal with these white folks" or something like that.
Here's the thing about those racist tweets: is when you're a famous person and you retweet average people's shit, and they see what gets you to retweet their shit, they're just gonna bam step it up. It's a fucking retweet competition. How do I get this famous person to acknowledge me? Oh, she's acknowledging racist shit. Let's throw a bunch of racist shit at her. That's what happened.
Yeah. Well, I saw where she retweeted Milo, calling him a racist or something like that.
For fuck's sake.
So
people have thrown around the word racist so much it doesn't even matter anymore.
That's racist, Darkmatter.
It is. It's gross and racist.
I was just wearing a Hitler mustache. It doesn't matter.
You're a bald git.
A bald git.
A bald bigot, and it's a really, really bad thing to be.
All I know is you need to keep your hate speech off my podcast. All right?
You can keep the hate speech off, and you can keep the hair on.
Drew, I can't do hate speech towards you. We both have hats. We both have beautiful long hair. We both have sunglasses. We're practically twins, except I'm a little better looking.
Let me see, Drew. I gotta see you do that, but with the sleeves up. I gotta see this. I gotta see this wonderful.
Keep your hate speech off of our campus. Keep your hate speech off of our campus.
That woman had like the bottom of her arms into here, and this shit here was doing its double high fiving.
Do you think that's from losing the weight? She was even heavy.
No, that fat was hanging down.
Yeah, it was bad. Anyways, we're gonna take a break. And
all right, and on that note, I'm gonna go eat a Twinkie.
We shall be back. Oh, about to say, you don't have to go on cam if you don't want to, Darkmatter. It's all good. Oh wait. All right.
I don't see you laughing in my face.
All right.
Come on, you want some fisticuffs? Do ya? Huh? Are you a coward?
Let me tell you who.
Fucking God, that was the best $1 investment of fake mustaches I've ever made in my life.
Okay, here is what he reminds me of. That's awesome, by the way, Darkmatter.
It looks fucking incredible.
This is who he reminds me of.
I say, Phineas, great day to be doing squat thrusts and lifting our huge triangular iron weights.
Beautiful.
A classic. Let me give something away real quick.
Do it.
Actually know who this is going to. It's going to the only monkey I know. Fudge. I got a couple of books for you here. Curious George.
That's racist.
More Curious George. At the Aquarium. And this other one is 8 fucking stories. So, yeah, thank you for your continued support, sir. We appreciate the hell out of it. These are actually pretty decent fucking books.
Gracious. TJ's been reading all the kids' books.
I'm telling you, I'm cleaning out my daughter's room, and I was like, Curious George, who do I know that would like a monkey book? Curious Fudge.
And not your one friend who has actually thrown his feces at someone else? You would overlook that?
I was gonna buy you a box of gloves. You don't have to get your hand dirty the next time you're chucking turds.
I find it impossible to believe that there's no one else here in this chat who has thrown their own feces at someone else.
You're the only turd burglar in the house.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and get back to content.
Dark matter. Put them up them dukes.
All right. This kid won't see 30. Yeah, you see, we've been over this before, all right? There's a certain part of your brain that is supposed to have evolved to tell you not to do any of these things. And this kid is missing it. This kid does not need to be around. If this kid does not die soon, he needs to not breed, because we do not need more people in the future with that gene.
That's why the title of the video is "This Kid Won't See 30."
I almost hope not.
Jesus, and he's this is wild as fuck. I don't think I could even be cameraman.
Yeah, no, like looking over the side, and I have a strap thing going all the way back that's tied around a post or something, and I'm still not wanting to get that close.
It's a post, Drew. He knows it would take at least 2 posts to hold you.
Drew would need 2. Yeah, but I mean, am I wrong in this? Am I just thinking like this has to be in the same set of mental illness or whatever as some of these other things? There's something has to be missing.
Jesus, this is...
I mean, we are on the right side of this, guys. We are on the right side of this.
Fingertips. But when someone has no fear of death like that, I wouldn't fuck with him.
That's what I'm saying. Tectonica says there could be a lack of fear because of screwy brain chemistry. Because this isn't normal, man. That is so against everything that a normal person's mind would be telling them.
Yeah, I'm not doing that kind of shit like ever. I remember getting stuck on a second story roof, because the ladder that we had used to get up there fell over and it was out in the middle of nowhere, and this is before cell phones and shit. And I was like, fuck it. I'm like, man, I gotta jump down. And I started trying to find the best way to jump down, and I quickly decided fuck it, I'm gonna die on top of this roof. So I was like, I cannot bring myself to throw myself off of this fucking second story, and that's not even that fucking high. Yeah. That's maybe a broken ankle or something like that. But in my mind, I just could not force myself to do it. Keep in mind also that I'm 6'6", so it makes that whatever it is 6.5 feet looking taller than what it really is. And I was trying to do that shit where you slowly go over the side where he was hanging.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even get myself to fucking do that. I was terrified.
How did you get down?
Huh? Oh, eventually someone fucking came by, saw us flailing our fucking arms, and came and put the ladder back up for us.
Jesus, TJ would have died had it not been for that.
Yeah. I was actually up there with a buddy, and he was more willing to fucking throw himself over, but we actually didn't get to that point. I'm sure I would have thrown him over.
TJ and his friend were up there. They were up there talking about eating each other and everything like that. It's like, I'll tell you what, I will murder you and, eat you before I try to jump off this roof. It's just not... It was
kind of ironic because we were up there with a cooler full of beer and shit. So it's not we had just got the cooler and the lawn chairs up there. And so we were like, oh, damn, that sucks. But we got these chairs and this beer, so we're not in any giant rush, right? So I think it was 2 hours we were up there, but it was out in the middle of nowhere. So the chances of someone coming by were very slim. We got lucky.
Can you imagine what his mom thinks of this?
She's got to be dead from a heart attack already.
Not if he was a little bastard. Like, oh, just slip, you little son of a bitch. I got this insurance policy.
I was in labor for 36 hours having you, you ungrateful little bastard. Just die already.
Is he going backwards?
That is fucking insane. And the fact that they even bothered to put, please don't recreate this. Be careful. Like, oh.
Totally unnecessary warning label.
Anyone's going to be like, oh, that looks awesome. I think I'm going to go on top of a crane and just hang around by one arm.
Jesus. Of all the shit to, like, get a name for yourself on the internet, like,
that-
you don't have to risk anything, really.
Was that it, though? I mean,
that was it.
That was the end of the video?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck. But, I mean, true, to be fair, some people do have to do shit like that because, you know, not everybody can create great artistic cartoons that inspire and bring joy to millions of people.
Right. You're absolutely right. There's what you do, which is absolutely not that. And you have a pretty good reputation.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take it back. I don't want to fight that guy. He looks so intimidating. All right, here's another Pokemon Go. So they're all
ass people flocking to a fucking Pokemon spot, and I think this is Central Park.
Jesus.
And they're literally tripping and falling over each other.
It's a Squirtle. That never mind. I take everything I said about these people back. It's a Squirtle. Jesus fuck.
I've never seen anything like this.
It's insane. And dude, here's the thing. This just being the beginning. Because, dude, this is Pokemon. I mean, how many of these people honestly gave a shit about Pokemon a month ago? None of these people gave a shit about Pokemon. Maybe like a few of the kids or whatever. But, I mean, what's that going to mean for the future of, like, app gaming? People are going to have all these different games where they're running around, like, bumping into each other. Dude, they've already had some of the worst car wrecks in, like, American history over people trying to stop in the middle of highways to catch, you know,
oh my God,
Pokemon
that's so stupid. I already had to make it very clear to my wife that, you know, who's in the passenger seat playing Pokemon, that I'm not going to alter the way I drive for this. You know, say, oh, slow down. Oh my God, no, bitch. I'm gonna keep going the way I've always been going. I'm sorry.
Darkmatter. Everybody knows that you drive your Lotus 20 miles an hour under the speed limit, and you're one of those douchebags.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I've even heard. My brother was telling me about this dude in like Australia or whatever that has a drone, like hooked up to a cell phone that actually goes out and catches these things, catches Pokemon, like flying out around the cities and shit.
I'm kind of ashamed to admit this because I know grown-ass men who talk about how they used to play Pokemon or trade Pokemon or whatever they fucking do. But Pokemon came after my time. I didn't have Pokemon when I was a kid.
Yeah, they came during my time.
Yeah, that was after me too. I was old enough where that was like what kids were into. Now at the same time, it was kind of popular with like teens and stuff, just simply for like the cute factor. You'd be like, you see people with like a Pikachu fucking keychain or something like that, but they weren't like huge avid Pokemon fans.
We would collect the cards, but we never like you could play the games, but it was more like almost like Pogs was back when I was like in elementary.
Pogs.
It was like you collected them and you traded them and stuff like that. Is all we ever did with them. Yeah. So.
Yup.
But the fact that this is a bunch of adults with smartphones, which obviously weren't around at that time, but this is crazy. And the fact that they're getting in like massive, like dozens of cars piled up, people dying in wrecks because of this is insane.
It's a little bit, I don't know. I've seen like a lot of Pokemon Go defense memes where they they take anti-Pokemon Go memes and then like totally pwn them with their own memes. Like one of the guy I'm friends with on Facebook is apparently an avid player, and he's really butthurt when anyone has anything negative to say about it. I'm like, bro, you're like 30 and you're running around catching fucking Pokemon on your phone and shit. Like, you can do that, that's fine. I'm not going to give you a hard time about it personally, but you got to be understanding that some people out there are going to be like, dipshit.
Well, it's really weird how these things work. Like Pumpkin saying here that there are people that are selling their phones because of those Pokemon profiles, and they're selling them for like thousands of dollars. I don't doubt that at all.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's always like this. Like, the new thing comes around and people just go fucking ape shit for it, man.
There was people in my town walking down the middle of the street. And not just, like some nothing street, but an actual street with traffic.
Yeah.
Trying to catch these fucking things.
You're going to catch a semi-chew to the fucking run you the fuck over.
I want to see somebody, because it works kind of off of your camera or whatever, or at least in some ways it does. And I just want to see that where like some guy's looking, and then like he turns around and like he sees like the Pokemon or whatever. Then you see like the 18-wheeler sliding towards him with the horn going.
We've already caught one. He's in the bottom left of our screen. It's a Bulbasaur.
The hell?
It's like Bulbasaur, but with bald instead. Hey, go ahead and grab Darkmatter and put him in the big box. I want a closer look at this. And
No.
Well, we won't make him very big.
All right, come on, Darkmatter, play along.
Is that big enough? We'll make him that big. Okay.
Bigger.
We're not gonna. No, if it's gonna make him feel uncomfortable, I don't want to do that.
No, it's fine.
It's fine to you, asshole.
And he's great. I want some bald matter memes. Oh, right there.
Yes.
With the one eyebrow up. Yes.
Poor guy.
So yes. Fucking love it. Yeah. It's me, Baldio.
Dude, somebody has to be taking screen caps of this.
I'm grabbing one.
Okay. Good. Well, you can retreat to your little box, Darkmatter.
I feel so much more safer now. So
right.
Cozy in here.
It's like your little den, your little ball den. Be sure to share those links with us later, guys, when you have some fun with them or make them your own. That is super awesome. I think there should be an honest, like a for real one, like want to fight about it, type of thing that you can we can link to when people get real testy, like on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, we'll use it on the Twitter. This one is Drunken Pokemon Go Snapchat Rant.
This is fucking hilarious. This kid is fucking hilarious.
I want to go Pokemon hunting tonight, but do Pokemon be out this late, or do they got like a curfew? Do they be sleepy and shit? I don't know. I tried to go Pokemon hunting tonight, and the Pokemon was asleep. I threw a Pokeball at him, and he was like, "Nigga, I got a job interview in the morning." The Pokemon looked at me, he said, "Why you trying to catch Pokemon? It's so late." And I said, "Cause it's Pokemon Go." And he said, "Nigga, Pokemon go to sleep too."
The fact that he's like at nearly like in tears over this shit is what makes it so fucking funny.
Everybody text me, they say, "Vic, you crying on Snapchat, is you okay?" I'm not okay. I'm not. I want to catch them all. Not some of them. I want to catch them all. The song is gotta catch them all. The song ain't gotta catch some of them. That shit don't even sound right. It don't even...
Dude, oh man, I'm wondering how like fucking drunk this dude really is.
It's fucking hilarious. I want to hang around this guy.
I know y'all gonna judge me because I'm a grown man and I'm on Snapchat and I'm crying about Pokemon. Okay, judge me. I'm in my feelings. I don't give a damn.
Jesus, 67% drunk. God damn. What is 100?
Sleeping. I'm hoping comatose.
Damn, 100's fucking fighting people. Just fighting random people on the street is 100. Aussie Man review. Who wants to do an Aussie Man? I'm leaving this up to the chat. God damn it.
Yeah, they love Ozzy. Ozzy's fucking hilarious.
They better love Ozzy.
I'm one of my favorite fucking guys to like watch.
Okay. All right.
Never a miss.
They're demanding it. Yes, we will Aussie Man.
Get a look at this. We got a well-respected man about town heading to work. He's spotted an abandoned bag and goes to claim it, but a fucking desperate and homeless goose steps in, and the fight is on! The goose is like, I found the bag first, you wanker. Finders keepers. The human says, oh no, we have to hand it in to the police. So back the fuck off and do the right thing, you criminal goose. This is how society works. Well, that might be how your society works, but what about mine? What about the laws of the goose? And now the human retaliates. Classic human using violence when defied by lower class geese, taking what he wants under the veneer of being a do-gooder. But the goose says no, I want the fucking bag.
Alright, so whoever is in this building here filming this has to be like the sound's edited out, obviously. Has to be because the guy has dude, if we had been at the hotel in Vegas, TJ, and we had seen a man fighting with a goose over a lost bag, we probably all would have died from fucking laughter.
Oh Jesus! The people in this building have to know that's like a mean fucking goose, and so they like watch people who fucking come down the sidewalk and have to deal with this douchebag goose.
Was it like that Thug Life where that pelican or whatever it was walking around?
Was chasing, wouldn't let anyone fucking walk past him on the sidewalk.
Was like Deboing the shit out of everybody. It's like everybody around their nose. It's like, dude, don't go out there. That goose is fucking mean, man.
Chiba wants to say hi. He's apparently very interested right now. Chiba, say hi. He's over here. Say hi. Say hi, little dog.
Little Chibi.
It could have $100 in it. It could have a loyalty card for a free coffee. You gotta feel for the Canadian goose, living hard.
What the fuck? So that was that lady's bag?
I guess.
And she was just like, "Oh, I'm glad this guy came along to get it because I wasn't fucking with that goose."
Yeah, goose done fucking mugged me earlier.
Damn. Okay, that's some matriarchy shit. Having the guy go in and get the bag.
I'm not even sure if that's what happened. For
on the street since '99.
Whose purse that is? She's got her own bag already.
Well, I mean, what else would she be doing?
She might say, "I know it's somebody else's," or "I know whose purse that is. I was just coming to get it myself."
Look at the human. He's called in backup. Oh, here we go. Head down, turbocharge. Whoa! Almost kicked in the beak. One day he'll be back. Ah, yes, he'll be back.
That's what he should have thrown in there was Affleck.
Oh God.
Hilarious. I love our chat.
Oh, dude, the chat makes the show, man.
Yeah, it really does.
Fucking Wario. Let's see. The new hipster craze of snorting chocolate.
What?
Oh God.
Did you say chocolate?
Does that actually work?
Well, watch and find out. Snorting raw cocoa has become the latest craze.
How many of these drunk assholes watching this are gonna go snort chocolate now?
Like I got a bunch of Nesquik in my fucking pantry. Let's get blitzed.
Of course it's in Europe. Americans don't snort chocolate. We use cocaine.
Well, they don't smoke it either. They
snort it.
Yeah, but you said smoke.
Oh, did I? Oh.
I'm pretty sure I heard you say smoke. Smoke and chocolate. That sounds like something you would do, Drew.
It does. It honestly does.
Why?
How would you like?
This is what I want to know. Why does Drew prefer the white powder over the brown powder? Why, Drew?
As if that's a question. That's so ridiculous. I'm not even going to respond to that. Dude, so that's why that bird's all
Drew smokes Coke. Coke. There it is. Coke with 3 Ks. It's the whitest, purest Coke.
Okay, this is how you know it's bad, all right? Anytime a trend starts in Berlin, it's a trend you probably want to stay away from. Am I right, fellas, or what?
You are right. The mustache! It's almost the fucking same as yours.
Hang on a second.
Oh my goodness. That is fucking creepy. Just the hair. It's just the hair.
That's
Oh, I fucking love it.
Oh, Jesus.
Is this true though? Is Berlin the hipster capital of the world?
I guess. Wouldn't be proud of that.
I wouldn't either.
Of course you would. They've got more fucking e-juice shops than any other fucking place, man. It would be great for you. You could have, like, what is it? Fucking chicken taco flavored and whatever else. Just sour cream flavored e-juice.
Oh, God. Oh, that sounds so fucking bad. Seriously, dude, just make drugs legal.
Can you imagine someone who gets addicted to that shit sneezing all over you? A brown slime. Ugh.
Gives a whole new term to, like, ODing on chocolate.
What's wrong with people in Europe? You can't get, like, genuine drugs?
Yes, not. Like, the women are on the rag and they're like, yo, let me get an 8-ball of cocoa.
Yeah. The substance is also reported as being taken as a drink.
Yeah, it's called chocolate milk.
Yeah.
I hear that they have a problem with a lot of underage users using that.
Hey, it's easily available to kids. The children.
Yeah.
Moms and kids agree on Nesquik.
At one club, partygoers snort more than 18 pounds a night. Jesus.
Fucking A.
This isn't
how much it is. That's what I'm really curious. Is like how much. Like, I've been to an oxygen bar, right? My friend took me to a fucking oxygen bar, and you can feel like the difference when you're breathing it in. But they offered flavored oxygen and all that shit. And I was like, oh Jesus Christ! I was like, do you just have plain ass fucking oxygen without the fucking like pineapple pina colada or whatever the fuck? Like, I don't want to feel like I'm breathing in like a one of those little trees you hang from your rearview mirror. I just want to fucking like have regular oxygen. And they give you like this shit that goes over your fucking ears and into your nose, like you're goddamn like in, you know, like you have emphysema or some shit. And they pump some oxygen. And the most noticeable thing about it is when you fucking stop using it, that it's like you're breathing heavy because now you have to switch back to our dirty ass fucking air.
Right.
And so that's the most noticeable thing of it is that switching back sucks. And it's probably kind of what snorting chocolate is like.
But I thought you got kind of a
thing is like
it's like a head rush.
Burning.
It's like a head rush maybe or something.
No, like
smoking a cigarette.
I mean, keep in mind that cocoa, and coca, like the coca leaves and plants and shit like that. I mean, and there's marijuana. Different plants have different fucking properties, sure. So they might have something, but I'm pretty sure that people would have figured this shit the fuck out a long time ago if it wasn't just like the new trendy thing to do at the fucking nightclub.
But this is serious?
Yeah, this is serious.
Wow. Oh, I thought this was like a joke thing.
No, man. Like, that's why I sent this to you. They're serious.
That's a no.
Yeah, no. Dude, you can just do a line of fucking that shit and be like, yeah, nothing. Just a burning ass nose.
No, you need a woman with a microscope.
Yes, that's what makes it legit.
Yeah, and a computer.
Even if even if it's unproven, like it's like from an outsider, like a kind of a dumbass's standpoint, it's like, well, there's a woman in a white coat looking through a microscope at it, so it might be legitimate.
Yeah, even though the text on the screen says the science is largely unproven. Even though it's basically saying science don't know shit about this, let's still, but there was a lady with the lab coat and the whatnot.
And that green light, science always uses green lights.
That's one of the Ghostbuster microscopes right there.
I mean, it's a very interesting point, though, how easy it is to fool like your average viewer or whatever. Like, oh, they didn't brought the science into this now.
Fucking used to convince people, like, putting doctors with cigarettes on fucking TV, and the doctors would be like, camels are healthier than the other cigarettes. Like, and people fucking were like, oh, I smoke camels because they're healthy. Like, people are fucking retarded.
Look how hopped up on the chocolate that little bunny is.
Hopped up? Drew, that's bars. That's bars.
Oh.
What in the hell? You look like the singer from Disturbed.
Me?
Yeah, you. You need to do a Chindapus.
You just can't leave that thing in place, can you? Darkmatter, you need to get...
It's annoying.
Can you do it for eyebrows at least?
I don't know. A unibrow?
I need you to cut, like, rip it in half and do one on each side.
All right. How about that?
Turn them upside down and look angry. Turn them upside down.
Okay.
Turn them upside down and you'll look angry. Jesus Christ. What in the... It looks... Actually, you know what? I've seen a picture of that before. Hold on. Drew, look up an image called mustache... mustache forehead.
In my country, we don't like the Americans.
Jesus Christ. It looks almost more like...
No.
Horns.
Is that really a...
Are you see?
Yes.
Show everybody, Drew.
What the fuck is this? What the hell kind of trend is this? Is this who you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Well, he has a mustache on his forehead.
That's what you just had, you dipshit. Old guy with a mustache on your fucking forehead.
Because one mustache is not enough.
Who the fuck? Only TJ. You could do some random ass shit like stick a mustache on your forehead, and only TJ is going to have the exact internet reference. Oh, I know a guy with a mustache on his forehead, and be able to pull it up like that. What the fuck is wrong with you, TJ?
Jesus
Sweet
Christ.
Jesus.
Been doing it for a while.
My God.
Oh, TJ is your go-to guy for like random weird shit on the fucking internet.
Definitely. That's what interests me.
I was getting worried about sticking this mustache every which way because I was thinking, I'll never be able to run for president. But then I have to remember, wait a minute, Trump. I can pretty much do fucking anything and still have a shot.
You could make the worst animations on YouTube and still have a shot.
So I'm still good. Yeah.
Yep. It's like motherfucker.
Well, and you know what? Like a lot of these people are probably going around afterwards acting like they're high because they've been told. It's kind of like that placebo.
Placebo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that? I think it was an Adam Sandler skit where the guy's like, he's like, "Hey man, I'm so drunk," and they're like, "Oh yeah," and they keep egging him along, and then they eventually say like, "Yeah, it was non-alcoholic beer." So then, oh, it must have been this weed, man. Got me all fucked up. He's like, yeah, is that the weed we sold you? He's like, yeah, man, it's real strong. He's like, yeah, that was oregano. He's like, oh, man, it must be this acid. I'm tripping balls, bro. I'm tripping balls on this acid. And he's like, is that the acid we sold you? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just notebook paper. Like, keeps on until fucking... And then eventually he goes to kill himself, but he does it with the gun they sold him, and it's just a cap gun.
Yeah, because we used to get our family members and stuff, like if you would, like the younger ones, you would give them, you know, like apple juice or some shit like that, and tell them there was vodka in it or something, and they act all loopy.
I got so when I proposed to my wife, we were in a gazebo.
Hold on.
And
someone just corrected my pronunciation by spelling the word in the chat. It's pronounced oregano. Fuck, dude.
Oh man.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Darkmatter. That's just hilarious.
No, it's best that you interrupted me. Trust me.
Propose to your wife in a gazebo. I want to hear the rest of that.
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe it had something to do with the gazebo effect, but I'm just gonna leave it.
We want to hear you say it, and we're gonna give you the big screen to say it.
No, I'm not saying it now.
Oh man, I'm
so embarrassed.
I know.
He's handsome though, Darkmatter.
Poor
You're so
little
handsome.
fella. Your eyes are hypnotizing, Darkmatter.
You got those baby blues. Yeah, oh my God! Stop. That's like the rape face. Don't stop making eye contact like that.
That's like the last face you remember before it all just goes dark.
Yeah.
And
this is how it ends.
All right, let's try this. TJ's favorite, Mr. Steve Harvey.
Okay. Oh no!
Let me ask you something, just man to man. You can't say you don't know, cause you know I know you know. You can't say to another man I don't know. I just ain't feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
What ain't you feeling?
I ain't seen no miracles. You know, I ain't seen no water turn to wine. I ain't been to heaven. I ain't been to hell. I don't know what it is.
You ain't been to heaven and you ain't been.
I don't know about whoever been to it. I don't know about whoever been there and come back and tell me this is real.
That ain't how it works.
Okay.
You don't. Yeah, you don't just go to heaven. You gotta wait until your heart stops first, man.
Wait.
You don't understand this whole deal.
Wait.
You need to wait until your heart stops, and then you're gonna see I'm right. Okay? It's easy. It's easy, my man.
How did that mustache become the Steve Harvey stash like in an instant? I just
crafted it real quick.
I just looked right back down to Darkmatter's little corner, and he's got the Steve Harvey going on.
I just found my hidden talent. I can craft mustaches in seconds.
Very well done. Very well played. But I would like to see a video done of Steve Harvey, like reading off the results of who's actually like the real God. And he's like, it's Jesus. Jesus wins. And he's like, I'm sorry, I've got to take that back. It's actually Muhammad. I'm sorry about that.
But it was on the card though.
You can see on the card right here. Oh, Jesus Christ! Fucking how embarrassing.
Part of the problem, York, is you wasn't paying attention in Sunday school.
Oh yeah, that's definitely part of the problem.
Yeah, that's
You wasn't paying attention.
Enough attention. Although the fact that the guy was like, I ain't see miracles, I ain't see heaven, I ain't see hell. Like that's, dude,
horrible reasons to
be
in
for real. Come on, man. There's so many fucking better reasons. Give them. Like for me, the number one argument that I've always like found is like, if like religion is not a bunch of bullshit, then why are there so many of them? Right? Because they can't all be right. So even if one religion is right, that means all the other religions are wrong, which means that like immediately you can say like 99.9% of religions are wrong. So that is so close to 100% already. I mean, that's the simplest, most forward argument ever as far as I'm concerned.
I would just say, Steve, you're a cunt and God is not real.
Mm-hmm.
And all those religions just happen to obey man-made borders.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Drew would also ask Steve, "Are you going to finish that mac and cheese?"
Is this mac and cheese a black thing?
It's some basics. See, you don't know nobody that have been to heaven or hell and come back, cause it ain't a round trip.
Oh, got him. Yep. I believe in God now.
Pretty much here's the scenario that set this up. She's a Christian, and this is her new fiance or her husband or whatever, but of course he doesn't believe. And so, of all people you're going to go to discuss this is Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Keep in mind that Steve Harvey in the past has said he doesn't want to have he doesn't even want to talk to atheists.
Yeah, I just walk
So
away.
here he is talking to an atheist.
All these one-way tickets.
Okay.
You can punch a ticket to where the place you get to choose. You get to actually have a say-so in where you go. There ain't no round trip. Ain't nobody coming back and tell me, man, I was up there, man, the streets of gold, man, let me tell you. I was sitting over there. It was crazy, man, because I was just sitting up there under the tree of Jesus.
I want to see if we can get a Darkmatter look-alike because it's so similar. It's all it is a skin tone that's different. Go ahead, put him up there next to Steve. I want to see. I want to see the side by side.
Hold on. I gotta move. Gotta move him.
Oh, that's too big.
I doubt it's too big, Darkmatter. I don't know what you're talking about, but I doubt it's too big.
He's trying to do an exact replica. Other hand, though.
Oh, this hand right here.
He's doing an exact. Now you got to look up to the opposite side of the paper and give us them big white pearlies. You look like you're in pain.
Oh, that was the most unnatural smile ever.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, I can wait. I'm gonna do my own. Ready? Here's the Darkmatter smile.
It's like the most awkward, fucking forced smile. Oh, God damn it. Miss Darkmatter is a proud woman. She has to be.
Oh, fucking A. What a lucky woman. I wonder if he smiled like that when he proposed to her at the...
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. You're balding on the upper lip now.
Dude, it's like his body at this point is just rejecting any hair contact. Like, at all.
You can't even stick it to him, for fuck's sake. Just give up, man.
Jesus came through the park, and so I was just sitting up. Ain't nobody got that story, dog. See, you waiting on the wrong thing. You looking for somebody that have been dead and come back, and you waiting on some water to get turned into wine and somebody to run across a lake.
And why is that? But in all seriousness, why is that ridiculous? Because the disciples got that, right?
Yeah. The miracles they come up with are usually really stupid shit. Dude, I think there was a story where oh God, what was it? It was some statue, like the Mother Mary or some other statue, and it was the statue was becoming wet even when it was dry outside. I forget the exact detail, but it was becoming wet,
and the water was running off the foot.
They're like the off her toes, and people were saying it was a miracle, and they were going and taking this, and then blessing themselves with this water, and even drinking it and shit. And then it turned out it was a fucking faulty sewage line.
No,
it's leaking up into the through the fucking ground and into this, dripping off of this fucking statue. And yeah, there's your fucking miracle.
This has been all over social media, man. Yeah, it was pretty much overflown toilets. It's pretty much what it was, and all that shit was dripping down the back of this thing, and people were just oh man, going nuts. Like you said, drinking it, just taking it, rubbing it all over their bodies, all over their wounds and shit to help heal it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
God damn it!
God damn. I watched that movie Vacation. It was the
new one
remake of National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
I didn't like it.
It was they did have the scene where it was they thought they were in hot springs and it was actually just fresh hot sewage.
And they were talking about the mud being good for the skin or whatever, and they're
they were reaching down. They're like, oh, this mud is really. It's really it's good for the skin. They're wiping it all over themselves, and the kid's like, "Man, it really stinks." And they're like, "It's just the sulfur." Nope, it's the poo poo.
They eat the poo poo.
They eat the poo poo like ice cream.
Ain't none of that fitting to happen. Hey, folks, welcome. Thanks for checking out my.
What an astounding theologian. Ain't none of that fitting to happen.
Yeah, I believe.
I'm convinced.
Dude, we're looking for the top 5 theologians in history. Number 1, ding, ding, ding. Is it Steve Harvey? No, he's not on this list at all because he's Steve fucking Harvey. You don't win any money. Go the fuck home.
Let's see.
What?
We have an image here.
What have you done? God damn it, Jama.
I'm watching. Wanted dead or alive. Reward is 1 lotus.
He does with that stash. I believe the wanted poster.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that say? Phil 121. Is that a Bible verse? Someone look the Bible verse up.
It's supposed to be Dr. Phil, isn't it? Is it?
Is it? It says Phil 121. Dude, Jama, if that turns out to be a relevant Bible verse.
Is Phil even a fucking book of the Bible?
Philippians.
Hey, we lost screen share again.
There you go. Y'all need your cameras back on, though.
I got mine.
Philippians 1:21. Somebody looking it up? Jama says it is.
For me to
live is Christ.
Dead or alive, live.
For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Most of the Bible doesn't make much fucking sense. It's out of context, guys. You got to read the whole Bible.
Wanted dead or alive?
I hate to think that.
Wanted dead or alive.
I hate to think that we're gonna have to end up paying for Skype.
Yeah,
dude.
I told you should have done it during the first break. God damn it!
If we do that, we might as well just use like Google Hangouts to go to this, because that doesn't cost shit.
Yeah, but I mean, this is what we're fucking used to. It shouldn't be. If it's expensive as fuck, but I don't think it will be. It's not like we're paying for the calls. We're just paying for the fucking premium shit. Ooh. And there it goes. Yeah. I'm not that cheap. We make enough that we can make it work for these people.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
I mean, we're so close to making enough to actually buy the Skype. All we need is a few more pledges. Please check out patreon.com/goddamn.
What do you think? What do you think about this?
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
I like how you just seemed not to give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm just.
You're like, and a sip of my beer while this black guy gets electrocuted.
Yeah. Why do I got to be the guy that's like nonchalant, like frah? You know, that's not nice.
Damn it, Drew. Why?
Shit,
just
Lord.
because it's a black guy, he's got to be fried? I don't understand.
You can't win, folks. You can't fucking win. Let's try. We can probably do another one here. Oh yeah, this is.
Why don't you tell us what he tastes like, Drew? After he's fried, go ahead.
Oh, you don't eat them.
He's like Drew doesn't like the dark meat.
Ah.
Obviously, Drew's into the white meat. I mean, fuck.
This was a this is another Pokemon Go. All right, and whoever edited this did a fantastic job.
Oh my God, she's so bad.
Because we're going to have a lot of jobs from building infrastructure to coding.
She doesn't know what
Create new app.
you can tell the moment that she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go.
Boy, if you don't get...
But I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Jesus.
She's the country's embarrassing mom.
The guy earlier made the joke of like, Pokemon go to bed too. Pokemon go to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and then it's basically the same thing. And he was 67% drunk. She's just Hillary Clinton.
Pokemon.
Well,
I don't know.
You can
Who created Pokemon Go? Is everyone laughing? They're good. Okay, we're good.
You can see the audience though when they're surrounded by like, see all the young people.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she was told like there's going to be young folks, so you got to talk about the Pokemon Go.
It's really ironic because of all the Pokemon right now, she looks most like Snorlax. So do you, Drew. You're not allowed to laugh at that.
There's one dude in the background that looks like a sweet place to pick up chicks.
She's Higglypuff. Higglypuff. Oh, that's who it is.
That's so sexist.
By the way, the best way to pick up those chicks is to tell them that you're not a feminist. You tell them you're a feminist, you're going straight in the fucking friend zone. They want the bad boy.
That's how Darkmatter gets all his chicks. He goes to Hillary Clinton rallies. It's like, you know what?
Look at her shirt. She wins, we win. That's because you all have vaginas. Obviously.
Well, obviously, that's what that means.
You see the one, there's the one guy there.
To have Pokemon go to the polls.
The one chick in the middle, right over Hillary's shoulders, seems kind of hot.
Let's see. Go back a little bit. I think I'm more into the one on the left here.
Wait. So Darkmatter's talking about the one to the right?
The one he's talking about the one in the yellow shirt.
Yellow shirt right in the middle of the screen.
Not bad. Who are you talking about, TJ?
I think more to the left. You got to back up a little bit.
But the one in the yellow has a nice rack. See? Striped rack.
She does. Striped rack. Which one are you talking about, Teach?
I think it's the one behind the bald guy's head. Leave it to the bald guy to...
Oh, fuck it up for everybody? You talking about the one with the dark hair right there? The hair that's down?
Maybe put the bald head back.
If you don't get... But I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon Go.
I don't want to hear that joke for a third time.
Yeah.
three times.
Take it back. The sexiest one on stage is by far is Hillary Clinton. Oh, yeah.
On stage? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. She's so...
Look, Darkmatter's girl's looking like right at him.
Yeah.
You see?
She is.
She's like, oh.
Hillary Clinton looks like she's like almost like hunchbacked and scheming right here.
She's doing that Jew cartoon thing, right?
Whoa, where is it? Where is it?
I'm Jewish. It's okay for me to say that.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's why TJ wants you on the show all the time.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Damn it. Where did I put that super anti-Semitic Jew gif?
It's probably in your Nazi folder.
That's a good point. I better check there. No. It's just a bunch of pictures of Darkmatter with a Hitler stash.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it, where the hell is this shifty Jew?
Darkmatter, why you...
That's exactly why you can't find him, Jew. He's a shifty Jew.
He keeps hiding.
Shifting from Nazi folder to Nazi folder.
What did I call
Do not... If that Jew is in a Nazi folder, Drew, you better not drag him to the recycle bin. I swear to God.
Oh, God.
Drew has a fucking... it's set up so his recycle bin is actually like a gas chamber that you put files into, and then when you like go to empty the chamber, it has a little thing of it like closing the door and turning like the gas on.
I get to hear
screaming.
like light screams and everything every time.
He won't delete anything until the files in the recycle bin number 6 million.
Oh, God.
All right, this is getting terrible.
I'm not looking for
really
the Jew
bad.
anymore.
I was gonna say, man, I took it too far, but then Darkmatter had to one up me. So thank you, Darkmatter.
Why?
Wait. There's the joke. There's the sound for Darkmatter. That was Darkmatter's little joke right there. It was a bum, 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 bum.
Jama says Swindler's List. Come on.
Yes,
is ridiculous. Why does this show have to be the one where I'm on camera? No more plausible deniability? Jesus Christ.
That's right.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go,
Whoa. Stop right there.
but I'm trying to figure out. No! God, please, no! How we get them to have
You don't have to do this.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Jesus.
That was fucking epic.
All right, did somebody send me the Jew?
What are you fucking Hitler now? That's exactly something Hitler would say.
That's Paul says he sent me a couple of them. That's what he said. I sent you a couple of them, Drew.
Oh my God.
He's like
There's SS in here.
as they're like real ashy.
Damn it. Oh. No, that's the wrong
Paul
Jew.
just said he sent you a whole train load of them. What the hell's wrong with you, Drew?
Did you hose them first this time?
Jesus Christ.
You have to hose them first.
Jesus Christ. I cannot believe you just went there.
Where? I'm trying to find the fucking GIF.
Goddamn, Darkmatter, you are aghast tonight.
Oh, wow. Dude, you're so lucky I'm looking for this Jew that I can't bar you. I'm too focused on the goddamn Jew. Where is he at? Where are you at, you fucking Jew? And he's a GIF. I normally have a GIF folder. He has escaped me this time, but I will continue looking. Let's take a break here. Then we'll be back.
Oh, awesome.
Ooh, some Pantera.
What? Oh, what? What's this? Your face is lacking something, Darkmatter.
Needs to be stashed.
Oh God, no! Please, no!
Can you hold up the packet of mustache?
Please, no!
Can you hold up the packet, please? You know the penalty for this.
No, I will say this though. In my 40 years of life, nobody has ever asked me to hold up the packet of mustaches. So this,
I would hope not.
There's still firsts going on.
It's only on the goddamn podcast. I'm thinking.
All right. First off, Darkmatter, are you near a pair of scissors?
I'm not gonna turn into Hitler.
Because you've lost the wig. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and find a pair of scissors to cut off the sides of that stash.
There's scissors in here.
Everybody, be very, very Johnny on the spot with your print screen button on your keyboard. All right. Yeah, we might only get a couple of shots at this.
You to post all the links to these in the comments of this when it goes up on YouTube.
Yes.
All right, I couldn't find scissors quite yet, but I do think that this is worth showing. These are what my wife got tired of cutting my long eyebrow hairs. You can't tell how long they get because they're trimmed right now. See? But my wife bought these to make the job easier. These are eyebrow trimmers. You see that? There's a little comb attached to them.
Oh, is that what that is? It just looks like two big blades on a pair of scissors.
It's a little comb.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
Attached to the scissors.
Cut the fucking mustache is the question. Is it going to cut the mustache?
I don't know. Let's see.
It should.
Which
I
one?
can't figure out how to fucking cut a mustache in half. You drive a Lotus.
I need a decent pair of scissors. God damn it. Yes, I have my wife trim my eyebrows. Fucker.
I cut my own hair too, but that's pretty obvious.
What sort of shitlord makes their wife cut their freaking eyebrows?
I can't do it myself.
Dude, it's not like you can't look into a fucking mirror and do your fucking eyebrows.
I have to put on something else to disguise myself if I do this. No?
I like the glasses. The glasses are good because it hides your blue steel. or as we'll refer to it from now on, rape steel.
Solid. Speaking of Pokemon, it's like Pokemon. It like freezes them when you glare or whatever. It's like Darkmatter's special attack. He just flashes them baby blues at a woman, and they just they freeze up.
Yeah, I don't think that happens. They freeze up and then go trim his fucking eyebrows. All right, let me give something away while Darkmatter figures this the fuck out.
Yeah.
First person to type that's a patron that types in Duck Dynasty wins something. That's all you have to do. It's pretty fucking easy.
I'm hoping that was just random. I'm hoping you're not actually giving something away that has to do with Duck Dynasty.
It's like Pumpkin wins.
Oh, and by the way, I was sent this for TJ. Why is it transparent? I don't want it to be transparent.
It's very transparent. That's fucking terrible.
You will get that Juden off of my screen immediately.
Damn it, Paul! It can't be transparent, man.
So Angry Pumpkin wins Happy 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 by Phil Robertson.
Lucky you.
In which he describes, I guess, it's my life and legacy as the Duck Commander. And he made it through every chapter until the very last one before he gets the how to fix everything. It's the Founding Fathers, rule number 14. Happy, happy, happy. Read the Bible. We can still save this once great country. It's not too late. Just got to build a wall around it real fast.
Michelle sent me the GIF for the Jew, but I'm hoping this is the right link because it says Jewish plus hardcore plus porn plus a bunch of other shit. I just double check. I'm sure she sent me the right thing. I just want to make sure before I click it while we're streaming.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, because Vaughn will not be happy with us if I pull out some
Jew porn.
Oh God, is that a
thing?
thing?
I used to listen to a local band called Jew-Wop, and it was just a bass player and a fucking drummer, and the bass player sang too, and they were really good actually. But he was totally Jewish. He was like a big, like full bearded, like hair going on, like Jew-Wop.
Oh,
Jew-Wop, Jew-Wop. Ooh, up, Jew up.
Okay, so the link is good.
You know this song is like 20 years old now.
Isn't that crazy? That's nuts.
Dude, I used to go to the fucking when that was in jukeboxes. I'd go pump $5 in when $5 would buy you like 20 songs, and I'd fucking just play that song on repeat over and over and over, and people would get fucking pissed off.
Jewing intensifies.
Here, bring them down by me. Hang on.
There, boom.
How do I? Can
I? There we go. I just screenshotted that just in
Thank
case.
You. Thank you.
Well, there goes any chance of running for office.
How are you doing all that? Like moving it, like tilting it. I saw you tilt it. For fuck's sake.
There it is. I want him laughing in the bald man's face.
There you go. Put it back on, Darkmatter. Why don't you point to him, but instead of using one finger, use like all four fingers, and then like do it horizontally.
Yes, please. Just do that.
Wait, I have my hand on the screen.
No, horizontally. I said, not fucking vertically.
Oh, sorry.
That'll work.
That'll work.
That's enough.
That's the one. That's the fucking one. Oh my goodness, that is goddamn genius.
If you, by the way, TJ, if you right click on your image and you go to layout, there's all the XYZ shit you can fuck with. So just for future reference.
Why do I allow you to do this to me?
I have no idea. That's so incriminating.
Basically, that just happened. So what we're looking for a thumbnail, I want that I guess, in the bottom one, and then put whatever in the big box, because the big box is black and blank for that one. So go ahead and put whatever in the big box. Just make sure the Jew and Dark Hitler were in on the shot, because I have a scheming plan for this.
Oh God. Let's
put this eyebrow brush back before I lose it.
Let's find our way back to some more content. Pussy Rod's bitch. We've done that.
Content.
If you laugh, you're going to hell. All right, I want the record to state that this man is bald, just from the get-go.
He almost looks like he has a Louis Gohmert kind of bald going on, where he's just got like that real thin hair on the side. He actually goes and gets a haircut for some fucking reason, other than to just shave it all off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Jesus Christ, this guy's got like an 11 head.
Darkmatter down there smiling. Look, it looks like the guy's making eye contact with Darkmatter.
Yeah, it does. Why don't you look up at him, Darkmatter? No, it's the other side. Yeah, up. No, other side. Other side. There you go. It's the only way you can get out of it, man.
Oh, being able to use the
handicap stall. And the handicap guy was waiting to use the handicap stall, even though he was just being a jerk about it.
Yeah, because there's more room.
They're all taken though. What choice do you have? You got to do the handicap.
I think there was. What were they all taken?
I don't think it showed that they were all taken.
He was making sure that they were all empty.
Well, I mean,
he doesn't even go all the way down.
Yeah, so he was just being a dick.
Who doesn't enjoy a big ass handicap stall? In fact, a lot of the places I've been to only have like a big handicap, so because they can't have multiple ones, and it has to be handicapped, so you pretty much have no choice but to handicap one.
There's a couple here that you sent, TJ, that have to do with Farrakhan. Does this sound familiar? Wow, chicken on a keyboard. Jesus Christ.
Yo, I bought one of those quiet keyboards. Darkmatter, you should invest in one of those.
No, I just had to quote you as all.
Every time Darkmatter hits a key, it's like a jackhammer going off.
He's quoting me saying he doesn't even go all the way down.
Nobody got that. The chat is not on it, man.
Yeah, they should be. You're definitely under-respected in our chat.
The idea of the amount of fucking pecking that goes on when Darkmatter has to type out something. Dude, it's terrible. Here, let me see if I can replicate it.
Whoops. I keep misspelling.
Oh, God. That noise. Leave me the... You're just beating your mic against your keyboard. Jesus. All right, we have two Louis Farrakhan's here that TJ that you sent. We'll start. There's a Tubman and there's one about black athletes. Which one do you want to do?
Do them both. Just we'll never get that far.
All right.
It doesn't matter. These are the kind of videos where we can talk for like 10 minutes about every 10 seconds.
Man, the podcast has hit a new low. We're about to discuss Louis Farrakhan.
That's right.
Jesus.
No.
Now they're flexing the muscle. And that's what America is today.
I gotta say, man, this is one of those guys that I have never been any sort of, halfway or had a different opinion on. I have always hated this guy since I've become aware of his existence.
I can't even put my arm down on my desk. Look at this.
Even your arm's a Nazi.
Draw little eyes on your arm and have like a little arm Hitler. Do it. You can do it, Dark Matter.
$19 trillion in debt. A debt she can never pay. And so the only thing that sustains her is her military might, and she will use it on anybody that wants to collect the debt that she owes. She owes China over $1 trillion. She owes Japan. She owes other nations money. She was once the largest creditor nation. Now she's the greatest debtor nation. But it's her army, her atom bombs, her hydrogen bombs, her technology that's holding her up. The dollar is falling fast.
Just a total side note here. Everybody in the chat, like Bedev says, like Trump/Arm Hitler 2016. We're talking about Dark Matter. Yeah. And there was another one for Trump should have nominated Oprah as his VP. Honestly, Arm Hitler and Oprah would have been better than who Trump actually picked for his VP.
Probably. Hey, Dark Matter, why don't you take that little thing and put it under your bottom lip, and you can have like a hipster soul patch.
I put it in the garbage.
No, then dig it out. You can have a garbage hipster soul patch. Does it have a bunch of hair stuck to it? Probably not, huh? You look like the singer for Disturbed.
Actually, I'll take one of the ends that I cut off of it that are tapered a little more, and that'll look more like a soul patch. If I can get this damn adhesive backing off of it, it's really hard to get that shit off. There we go.
First world problems.
This dude just pull some American money out of his pocket?
Yep.
Like, seriously, who still listens to this guy?
Look at Dark Matter.
That actually looks like a soul patch now, yeah.
It does. That is fucking hilarious. Your face looks like an exclamation point. That is fucking great.
No, now, yeah, I'm thinking kind of Disturbed. He looks like he should sing for like a really shitty metal band.
Can you do this for me, Dark Matter? Can you go, ooh, ooh,
I can't. No, I can't.
That was perfect. Dude, this
is not bad at all.
This reminds me when we were fucking with God and Slaves in DC about. And we love you, bro. I was thinking yesterday at work. I was thinking about when I mom armed you. God and Slaves will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. He was about to cross this road. We were walking at night, and like a car was coming, like, dude, ways away. And I was like, whoa! And I like mom armed the shit out of him. He said he was just thinking that. Yeah, hilarious.
That was fun times. I'm looking forward to the next little meetup we do.
Totally.
I was thinking something, maybe more road trippy or something for the next thing, but obviously that'll probably be sometime next year. I'm probably late or next March, like at the soonest, because it takes time to do all this and we like to set it all up. But I was thinking if we could all meet in a certain spot and then kind of road trip from there to do something, we can get a couple of cars depending on how many people we have, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think we could have a good damn time.
Bedab's in Denver, and he said he'll take us to a dispensary, so I think I know where our next trip is going to be.
All right, Colorado, here we come. Denver or bust.
Pumpkin says maybe do it in September when I'm in the U.S. It'll be like early next year or something, probably. But anyways, more Farrakhan, man. He just pulled some money out of his pocket.
Peachy Keen left a possible thumbnail, but I don't know if I approve of any of it.
Dark Matter. It's not about what you approve of. That's okay. Pretty much that's all kinds of insanity going on in the picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And I'm liking it.
Awful lot of minorities being oppressed in that thumbnail.
But you see, me and TJ, we're not the ones doing it, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but look at the expressions on your faces, though. Are you trying to stop it? I don't.
At you yelling at the Jew and giving your bald Zig bald.
Jesus. I have a lot of fucking thumbnails to choose from when I upload this.
Yes.
I still had the one that's going undercredited here is the one with you and Steve Harvey. That was a good thumbnail.
I didn't even see that one, I don't think.
All right, let me add that.
All right. Are we gonna get? Let's hear what he has to say about the Harriet Tubman shit.
I just happened to pull out a $20 bill, Jackson. Now they want to take Jackson off and put who? Man, that's an insult. We don't want to be on your damn dollar.
Well,
Why does he say we?
Yeah, there's no we. Those
Yeah,
Harriet
it ain't
Tubman.
Harriet Tubman. Isn't you? You didn't even know who the fuck she was. I don't like this collectivist attitude. It's the same attitude that came up with cultural appropriation. Just because somebody who is a certain ethnic has a certain ethnic background who sang a song you like, that doesn't make it your fucking song.
Yeah,
that's
and
still their music.
You also have to be careful of it in the other direction of like generalizing people because of it. You know, like stereotypes. Like there's a lot of shit that happens because of the same kind of collectivist kind of the way people think. You just aware of that kind of shit. It's not really that huge of a deal if you're just aware of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it happens to every human being.
Yeah.
To human beings of all races. We are pattern seeking creatures. So we'll see these superficial aspects of human beings and link them to other human beings who share those traits. You ever see somebody who looks like somebody you hated, so you have this bias against them?
Yeah, I met a bald guy one time, and I was like, not having it, bro. And like ever since then, every bald dude I do a podcast with, I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, that reminds me. I do want to warn the chat. If you see a bald guy, don't come on to him. All right, he probably doesn't have my personality. He's not gonna, be all sexy and whatnot. Just
real life bars. Real life bars.
I love it. We get to actually see him sigh. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Hold them there.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's right. But you look like you deserve to be there, and the goddamn you almost fit in the fucking frame perfectly.
You don't understand. I want my mommy.
Let's give him a little help there. If I can. Hold on.
Want a visitor?
Oh, does he need a visitor? Is that what he needs?
Do you want a visitor? Look at how fucking perfectly I did these bars.
That's
goddamn, they're like right on the fucking money.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Fucking nailed that shit. God damn, I'm good. Sorry, but that is ridiculously perfect.
I'll give him a Jew to hang out with. You want a little Jewish friend, do you? Oh, please say no.
It's out of here, you see?
Nah, you don't want that. You want...
Not traditional way. We're going to pay the judge off. Oh, wow. There's Shives giving Drew a look for once.
Not happening. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Louis Farrakhan is saying shit.
Yeah.
Create a dollar with the image of our great ones on it.
That is seriously like if you can make a living and a reputation off of race baiting.
Yeah.
That is what this guy does. He actually lives in Africa, right?
I'm not sure. I believe he probably does. Yeah, I think he comes like.
Will somebody look that up in the chat?
Speaking engagements or some shit. I know he did the Man March. He was like the main guy for that.
I would be really curious to know. I don't think he lives here, but I'm not sure. I would
whatever speech he gives, it's pretty safe to say that it's a Farrakhan.
Jesus. Hold them bars right the fuck back up, sir.
I was just paroled. I was just paroled.
Yeah, well, you obviously are not ready to join us here in regular society quite yet.
I'm not. I haven't been rehabilitated.
TJ, every time you go on parole, it's me and TJ that are sitting there at the desk waiting for you to come in, and we have the stamps. And every time,
just holding them above the paper, and we're like, "Come on, just try it."
We're holding it at an angle where he's watching, and he can read "denied" like right across the bottom of him, and we're just looking for any reason. Oh God. We have another Farrakhan. Here's a Farrakhan.
It's Libya. He lives at his mosque. Says Tecton.
Artists and our entertainment.
What was it?
Tectonica says it is Libya. He lives at his mosque.
Okay, so he actually does live in Africa. Okay.
What I said on the Breakfast Club. Our artists and our entertainers.
Dun, dun, hey, 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 hey.
I thought it was Breakfast Club with Steve Shives.
Oh yeah.
That Breakfast Club.
But that's not around anymore.
Slaves. See, no, this is real. I watched you when it's time to go to the draft. I saw you running up and down, showing how fast you could make the turn. I saw you catching passes. I saw you doing things to show the owners who are Jewish that you had the.
Wait, so
at it again.
But the black Muslims, that whole thing or whatever, isn't it? They were the original Jews. Isn't that what they believe?
The Hebrew, yeah.
Hebrew lights. Is that what you were about to say?
Hebrew lights, the Hebrew darks. No.
Diet Hebrew. Sugar-free Hebrew. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Physical prowess. What is my bid for this nigga?
That's racist, sir.
Yeah, but here's the difference.
I'd
You're
appreciate
not
if you
paying
stopped.
another white guy for the freaking nigga. You're paying the nigga for his fucking talents,
Right.
which is totally different than fucking slavery, in which you're selling one person as property. You're paying this person, fucking giving them contracts for millions of dollars, by the way.
And
Way more than fucking any of us get paid. I mean, well, Darkmatter gets close, I guess.
I mean, and ask the guy doing it if he wants to do it or not. They work their fucking asses off to be put in that position, and they have free will. They can not do it if they don't want to do it. That wasn't the case for slaves.
Mm-hmm. So basically, by that line of logic, like working a job would be slavery.
Yeah. Anybody.
It's like, yeah, okay, well, we're going to overlook the fact that they're paying you, but you're forced to be there at this certain hour and stuff like that. It's like, that's...
Any boss that's hiring people is going to be looking through a bunch of resumes. He's going to be picking and choosing people, too.
Right. But what you're saying, when you say boss, it sounds like white supremacist code language for slave master. Is
they call us, what is it? Well, that's why they call us crackers. Because we used to crack the whips. And they say, yes, boss man. Yes.
Wasn't it an extremely small percentage of people who actually owned slaves in America? I don't know if that's a myth or not.
No, at the time of the Civil War in the South, it was less. It was around or less than 5% of the whites in the South owned slaves. I mean, because slavery is
obviously rich enough to have some kind of fucking impact, or the Civil War wouldn't have been nearly as fucking.
Well,
bloody.
it was. Well, a lot of the impact of the Civil War is the thought. A lot of the guys that are fighting are thinking it's because this is our duty to fight, because this is our homes and stuff, and these other people are telling us what to do. And there's also a lot of instead of it being really about slave owning and stuff like that, the whole industry that ran off of owning slaves, which is like the cotton industry and the industrial industries, they didn't see any way for it to be able to compete with the North if there was not, slave labor, which is, of course, slave labor is absolutely wrong. But at the time, that's how it was seen, is like, well, we need these people to work and stuff, or else there's no way we can compete economically with the North.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's
it's
a lot
kind
of
the
those.
same way that a lot of like wage slavery goes on now, like in China or whatever. Like we can't compete unless we do it for fucking like pennies on the dollar,
Right.
type of shit, and that's why we import a lot of shit, because they implement that kind of slave. It's basically slave wage, bullshit. They're put it almost, can't even survive. We talk about living wages. I'm talking for them. There's like survival wages.
Yeah.
And
What do you think about automation taking away jobs?
I mean, it's an inevitability. It's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
You think it's good though or bad?
I think it's gonna happen in certain areas, like regardless, but in other areas, it's gonna be very difficult. Like to get a I don't know. In certain areas, like let's say a mechanic, like to actually go in and fix a certain problem, man, for a robot to do that efficiently would be a hell of a fucking robot. That's way off in the future. Now, if you want a robot just to fucking like take your order at Wendy's or something like that, yeah, sure, that might be coming up.
Well, they have the diagnostics now done through the computer, where the computer can tell you exactly what's wrong. Where in the old days, a mechanic would have had to figure that shit out.
Yeah, sure, and and that's like I said, it's going in the right direction. But like chips on cars have been happening, computers on cars have been happening for a while now, and we haven't gotten to the stage yet where we're even considering robots that are going to change your starter when it goes out.
Well, I think one of the main things here is that the way technology works in a free market, or a market like America has and everything like that, is going to be whatever benefits the person that is willing to pay for the service and everything like that, which will helps push technology and stuff. And for the economy that we have to be able to compete with that, it really is just like biological evolution. The one that's most adaptable to the changes is the one that's going to survive.
I fucking love how we got here from Louis Farrakhan talking about like how black people are still slaves because they get paid millions of dollars to play sports.
And I also like how Steve Shives is still eyeballing and kneeing Darkmatter in the chin.
Should be giving Louis Farrakhan a look. He should be on the reversed, and because the guy on the other side is also given a look. You should have a face-off between Steve and that guy in the darker suit. Do the flip Steve if you have him.
The flip Steve.
The flip Steve. Steve looking
The
left.
Bizarro Steve.
Bizarro Steve.
I'm way too drunk for all this. There we go.
All right, now I need him like close. Yeah, doing a face-off with the guy in the dark suit. Because they look like they could be looking at each other. Yeah. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
And Farrakhan is like, get him off of me.
See, they put our great-grandfathers on an auction block.
I gotta get Steve out of there.
Uh-huh.
Is this dude really looking at me? Look, it's just
that is Steve just not understanding everything that's going on the podcast.
Look at this nigga, he's strong. Look at his muscles. They go and squeeze our behind and say, look at him, look at him. How much can I get for this Negro?
Dude, this is like, for me, I'm a white guy. I work in a kitchen, and instead of squeezing my ass, they checked out my like knife skills and like how I was able to like freaking communicate when we're low on something. We're gonna need extra of this. How much extra of this do you need for the special? That kind of fucking communication. Like that's what they were interested in, and being fucking showing up to work and stuff. Wasn't exactly squeezing my ass, and they were willing to give me a wage. It wasn't millions of dollars, by the way, but they were willing to say, hey, for you doing this job, we'll give you this wage. And I agreed to that. And it's fucking, sometimes it does feel like I'm their bitch. But at the same time, I'm agreeing to this, and I can leave at any time. The same as these fucking, like, athletes you're talking about, or rock stars. They can quit any time and still have millions of dollars in the bank, enough to live out their lives easily. They can quit any time, but they choose to keep doing it. So that's the difference between that and slavery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's trying to paint it as these poor multi-millionaire athletes that are making a fucking killing doing whatever it is, whatever sport they're playing, or, you know, the music that they're making, or whatever the hell. Like, how would they have made any of that in like a regular day job, like a normal person works? I mean, there's no way that they're going to make that amount of money. So it's like, dude, it's to try to paint, if you're going to paint anybody as a slave, which is retarded to paint that in the same way that you would paint, you know, like a black person in America 300 years ago. That's already ridiculous. But to try to go to like athletes, NFL stars, you know, Michael Vick before his dog fighting and shit like that, and try to say like, oh, this poor Negro has it so bad at the hands of white men or something like that. Are you kidding me? I wish I was Michael Vick before the dog fighting. Maybe even after, because he probably still has way more money than I ever will.
No, probably. He's still fucking playing in the NFL.
Is he?
Yeah, or he was. After the
sports.
fucking dog fighting, he came back.
Jesus Christ. So he does have more money. There you go.
Way more money than all of us combined. He's got more money than everyone in this, including Louis Farrakhan, Steve Shives, the guy behind Louis Farrakhan, and everyone fucking watching this. That man is still fucking loaded as fuck.
Yeah.
So today, you're the richest slave. But he knows that you have money, but you don't know what to do with it. So after he uses you, till he uses you up,
Come on, man. Come on.
you go and in a few years, you broke.
That's right.
What?
In a few years, you're broke?
I guess he's only looked at like the cases of like MC Hammer and like Bo Jackson or some shit.
But these
Mike
people,
Tyson.
These
Mike
people
Tyson.
also do endorsement deals, even after they're retired. I mean, you know, fucking George Foreman is still selling like fat-free grills and shit.
Idiot to make like $10 million and not be able to fucking budget it at all.
No.
Even if you were to be like, all right, look, I'm just gonna take $1 million and blow it. Like, okay, fine. You still should be able to fucking budget the other $9 million to, you know, for a period of time that, what did he say, a few years later?
Yeah.
Jesus, you got to be terrible at this shit.
If you had $10 million, you could budget that out to last the rest of your life and still live comfortably.
Oh, extremely comfortably.
If you know what you're doing, absolutely. I mean, that's
the rest. Dude, I think I could make fucking $1 million last for me. I
Like,
literally
seriously,
just
TJ,
freaking
for
I
TJ.
fucking, you know, pay off the freaking mortgage, and I could just live here and do this shit.
I mean, you're talking about maybe like 30 grand a year in interest off of $1 million.
I'm talking, yeah, and that's all I need. I'm not buying brand new vehicles and doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
But these guys, you know, they go broke in fucking no time with fucking way more than just $1 million. And it's well, if you live like a fucking, you know, lavish douchebag, guess what? You're gonna blow through your fucking money real quick.
Yep.
Just don't do that kind of shit. I'm sorry, maybe this is the Jew coming out in me, but Christ, just fucking manage shit a little
Well,
bit.
it seems like really simple stuff. Maybe instead of buying your 4th mansion and like your 50th Ferrari, maybe just cutting that out, you know.
And I like
maybe
how
having
when a guy
3
decides to buy 4 Ferraris and a mansion and all that crap, it's all of a sudden it's the fault of his employers.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like
he's living it up like fucking most people never get to, and then they're comparing that to slavery.
You know what it reminds me of?
It's insulting. It's insulting.
It is.
Anybody who
It really
compares
is.
shit like that to slavery.
You know what it reminds me of? TJ will probably know this. South Park, where they were downloading music, and then like the guy takes them to like Lars's house for Metallica, and it's like Lars out crying by his pool or whatever, and they're like, "Oh no, what's wrong with this guy?" It's like, "Oh, this is just, you know, this is the drummer for Metallica." It's like, "Oh, he's just crying because you download music, he couldn't buy his 5th mansion this month." It's, you know, it's like, it's shit like that. It's What the fuck?
It's beyond. It's not first world problems. It's like top of the world problems. You know, they're literally at the fucking top of this shit, and they find a way to complain. Louis Farrakhan himself is at the fucking like rich as shit. Lives in his mosque.
Was somebody and thank you by the way for looking up where he lives. Can you look up how much money this guy is worth?
Yeah, it's
I'd be
like and after they bought him and wore him out, one day he's gonna step out of his hot tub and find that the pH levels were off. And who do we have to blame for that?
Mm-hmm.
The white man.
The Jew.
Paul says 3 million. Peachy says 3 million. This dude is worth 3 million?
Bingo, bango, mongo. He's complaining. He's like, they put us up out there.
Who gave him that money? People that could afford it?
Honestly, poor black people probably were the ones funding this guy.
Remember a Creflo Dollar?
Oh, yeah.
I need $60 million so I could buy me a jet. And he got a bunch of money out of that still.
Race baiting pays, man. I'm telling you, freaking, what's his name? Jesse Jackson and fucking Al Sharpton.
And Michael Vick is worth $15 million. So I was totally correct in saying that all of us, everyone on the screen right now, and everyone in the chat, and probably everyone that watches this on YouTube, all put together, are not worth as much as fucking Michael Vick.
Dude,
I was totally right about that.
It's even worse than that, TJ. That's probably all of us combined, plus what we will ever make in the future, like combined.
It's pretty fucking sad.
15 million is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you know, that is our newest patron goal. We're gonna get there, guys.
30 of the basketball teams are owned by members of the Jewish people.
For fuck's sake.
Was this guy like hate Jews or something?
Yes.
I guess so.
TJ, personally, I love Jews, bro.
Ah, well, may it rain gold upon you, sir.
But just not yours, right?
Diamonds from Antwerp.
Huh?
27 of the 30.
Yeah, well, maybe the other 3 are hiding.
Got him.
Well,
Those shifty Jews.
Well, shifty ones, they hiding the fact that they Jews.
Paul just said that Al Sharpton is worth 5 million and Jesse Jackson is worth 10 million.
My favorite thing is that Louis Farrakhan is worth more than like 99% of Jews. You know what I mean? Like you have more money than most of the Jews. You're only calling out a certain tiny fraction of Jews that have more money than you and more power than you, and you're probably only calling them out because you're jealous of that fucking power.
See, look, brothers and sisters, you're still on the plantation. See, the same old trick that they used with the sharecroppers. Do this, I'll give you an advance, and you pick that cotton, and at the end of the year, we'll settle up. And every time it came to settling up, we owed more, so we had to keep on picking.
Except they actually get fucking checks and cash them.
And they don't end up owing more. Like a fucking NFL player or a rap star or any of that shit, they don't end up owing more than what they make. They have plenty left over unless they fucking put themselves in debt. Personally, I'm one of those people that I don't like to be in debt. I bought my car cash. Because of that, I had to buy a car that was within my budget. I ended up spending like $4,500 and bought the car cash because I don't like to be in debt. It's just not something I like to fucking do.
Right.
So and think put this in
trouble though.
Put this in perspective. This is a millionaire talking about the oppression of NBA players and NFL players.
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Off topic of where he should be at. You know what I mean? That is like the last thing you should complain about after everything else at the lower levels is fucking dealt with. It's a really weird place to start at the fucking like most successful fucking people.
Yeah.
Let's switch it up here a little bit. Because we have some Black Lives Matter videos.
Uh-oh.
What's the uh-oh in about?
Go a little extra if you want tonight.
We can. I'm actually off tomorrow.
All right, so who? Let's hear it from the chat. You guys want us to go a little bit extra tonight? We can do that.
P. Diddy is worth $735 million.
No shit. Wow.
OJ 250,000. What?
Metalore Forever said no, guys. So we're not gonna do an extra show tonight. Just go ahead and do the last nerve, Drew. We'll just end the show. Metalore Forever said no.
Become a part of the solution. Serve your communities.
Okay, this is the police chief from Dallas after that shooting.
Become a part of the solution. Serve.
And by the way, he's talking to Black Lives Matter.
And he's bald.
Your community.
He is bald. This is one of the bald guys that I would go on the record as saying, he's all right. I wish he had hair. I cannot stress that enough, but he's all right.
I wish he had the kid and play hair. That would be great.
If you attacked him with a switchblade and cut up his face, he would look like Seal. And then, he could go to the bank and maybe do a little impersonation and withdraw a few $1 million and
kiss from a rose on the lips.
Yeah, he looks like Seal, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
without the mange or whatever it is the fuck he has.
Dude, why do all the bald black people have to look alike to you, Darkmatter?
Yeah,
he doesn't look anything like Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, are you happy?
No, I'm not. No,
that's not nearly good enough.
Immediately, you see that we mentioned
a guy who was wearing a Hitler mustache and doing a fucking.
Even his told me to.
Even his arm has a Hitler stash.
Notice how I'm giving the Nuremberg defense. You told me to do it.
Arm Hitler.
Don't be a part of the problem. We're hiring. We're hiring. Get off that protest line and put an application in, and we'll put you in your neighborhood.
Yeah. See, it's suddenly it becomes a little bit different of a perspective when somebody calls and says, "There's this guy pointing a gun at people." All right, and now you're the one who has to do something about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds scary as fuck. It's easy to be the Monday morning quarterback, isn't it? But now you got to go take care of the guy with the gun. Have fun.
This is the same police chief who also basically shot down the idea of like a good guy with a gun.
Mm-hmm. I have that video too.
He was the same guy, and he did a good job of saying like, yeah, it's pretty much that good guy with the gun bullshit is we don't know who's the good guy, and so for us, you're all a fucking threat, and so that totally shoots down the good guy with a gun in this kind of scenario. Of course, if it's a one-on-one, you can have a better thing. But if it's just massive amounts of people with guns firing off at each other, you have no idea who's fucking.
You could possibly argue under different circumstances, but that is I'm glad he mentioned that because that's like a really good circumstance where it's like, dude, if you just had like, for instance, the guy that was wearing like the rifle or whatever. If he hadn't given that up, I mean, I honestly fear for the guy because, I mean, there's shots going on, there's cops lying around bleeding on the ground and stuff, and then, like, there's this guy over here with a gun. I mean, and if he was trying to do sort of a thing, it's like, dude, I'm just, I have my Second Amendment rights. I mean, I hate to think that he could have been shot, but, I mean, it's totally possible.
Scenarios, see, here's the thing. It could have gone all different kinds of ways, and in every single way, there would be people that called it out, and there would be people that defended it, other than the one thing that he did, in which was the totally right thing to do, which is to go turn your fucking weapon in and say I have nothing to do with this and clear my shit. That was the only way that he was going to get everyone to agree that he was absolutely no threat and had nothing to do with it, and was on the. And as far as the law is concerned, he was totally within his fucking rights.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's. People making statements has become like, you're making a statement by doing this or that. You're fucking marching in protest. You're wearing your fucking rifle. You're fucking, saying this or hashtag that. And it's become very important to people that they make their statements fucking known to everybody.
Well, I like the point that he makes here.
Put an application in, and we'll put you in your neighborhood, and we will help you resolve some of the problems you're protesting about.
I mean, I think it's a really good point.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're talking about, the problems going on with the cops and stuff in their communities and all the problems that they see, and they see firsthand because they're living in those communities and stuff. And it's, we'll put you in here, we'll train you how to handle situations as best as we can and stuff like that. And we'll put you in there, and then you can do it.
There you go. Get your fucking hands dirty if you really want to fix shit.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got? You got something quick, and we could take a quick break and come back for a little bit.
I'm looking for something quick.
We're going to do extra for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. Please do, if you enjoy us, check out our Patreon freaking channel. It's patreon.com/goddamn. You give us $5 or more, you get 2 extra shows per month for patrons only, and you get the ability to win the random prizes. You give more than that, you get other cool prizes such as goddamn podcast shirts and, of course, goddamn shades. So feel free to check that shit out. We appreciate all of our patrons like motherfuckers. You can ask them. The patron shows are a lot of fun. So we wish Darkmatter would do a little bit more showing up for the patron shows, because we know if he's willing to do this for the regular show, imagine what he'll do. On the
honestly, if he's going to go on cam and do Nazi salutes at Jews, which I do not approve of, by the way, for anyone watching,
not.
I absolutely do not approve of that.
He actually spreads his butt cheeks on camera for the patron shows. So please do show up.
Yeah, if he's going to do that, I mean, he would be much better off doing on the patron shows where there's like less people watching.
Anyway, we appreciate the fuck out of all our patrons. We know who all of you are. We recognize your names, and a lot of you have been around since the start. We appreciate you, and a lot of you are new, and we appreciate the fuck out of you, because we understand sometimes it's difficult to jump in on this podcast. Like, if they jumped in like 2 weeks ago, they have no idea about a lot of the past shit. And if that's the case, I encourage you to go watch the old episodes, because a lot of this is in reference to older shit. And all of it, I think, is pretty memorable. The first, 20 episodes are a little bit difficult to get through, because we were figuring out our audio shit. We didn't have our mixers yet and shit like that. But once we get all that sorted out, I think I've watched a few of the old episodes, just listened to them while I was doing shit around the house, and I was busting out laughing. Sometimes the look on your face, Drew, in the older episodes, goddamn, you have me fucking hysterical and quite like my girlfriend's like, what the fuck are you laughing so hard about? I'm like, it was just the way Drew's face was when he said this one thing, and it just set me off, because we've been doing this for so long now. When I watch the old shit, it's really what's the word, nostalgic, I guess.
You know what I think about sometimes is when you guys used to have me doing Nancy Grace. Remember that shit? Good times, man.
So good. Yeah, I love watching the old episodes for some reason.
And I was
the lives and all that shit.
Oh yeah. No, I was watching some Alex Jones earlier, and every time I hear him, he was yelling in a megaphone, and I just couldn't help but think of Darkmatter. Oh yeah, and I was thinking about his his tonic or whatever, the man tonic,
man juice, yeah.
Dude, I sent you an Alex Jones link, and you just have to start it at 4 minutes in, but you can play that when we come back if you want.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back and
we'll come back for you guys. We appreciate the fuck out of it. This is for the patrons, so you guys can thank all the patrons for the extra bonus time tonight. We thank you all. And Darkmatter, you're a patron, so thank you, sir.
We are back, da. But apparently Tejas, that Jew bastard, is not back. So let's play a little bit of tunes. What's a good one? Let's try. All right. Welcome back, guys.
Sorry about that. That was a big ass raccoon staring me down in my backyard.
You mean coon?
No, a raccoon.
Well, that's what we call them here. We call them coons. You are so uncomfortable saying that, aren't you?
No, it's not. It's there's a here in where I live. There's just a strong connotation. That's like
no, there is here too. There is. It's just funny to watch.
It's like unnecessary. Like raccoon. It's easy enough to fucking say and make clear. Talking about a possibly rabies carrying.
Possibly.
Man. And I'm not talking about black people.
All right, yeah.
I wasn't expecting to go into a fourth fucking.
Yes, we'll play some content, man. You don't have to give anything away or anything.
Sure, because I have something here that I'm sure people want.
You don't have to do that, but you can if you want to.
The people that stuck it out, I guess.
We're only going to do like a couple more videos, so
yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna still give some away. I've got new stickers coming in, and they are pretty badass. And so whoever in the chat can write, "Give me a sticker," that's a patron first, gets one. Fucking Peachy Keen on top of it. She beat Pumpkin by like a millisecond. You guys are. I think she's. This is the first time I've seen Pumpkin lose. I think he's just got like the best connection somehow in fucking Ireland. He's got the best connection to watching this shit, and he always wins. He is like a half a second ahead of everybody. But Peachy gets it. So Peachy, I will include.
Peachy
is also getting one of the shirts that's coming in that order.
Free Jen says, "Give me a dicker."
Yeah. Okay. I will include a sticker along with your shirt when they come in, Peachy. We appreciate the fuck out of your patronage, and we've met Peachy. She showed Vegas, and she stood up in Peachy's a lot of fun. She's smart too, right? We asked her. All right, she's a fucking PhD. All right, smart fucking girl. We asked her, "Why the fuck do you watch the goddamn podcast?" And her answer was, "Sometimes you need a break from the smart stuff."
Yeah, pretty much, like in a nutshell, that's what she said. She was like, "Well, you guys don't like." I want to say you guys don't talk about science a whole lot. I think is what she said, but pretty much that's code word for like you guys don't talk about shit that makes a lot of sense. So yeah,
we're a break from like thinking too hard.
Because I was going to say that doesn't really make a lot of sense when I'm on the show.
No, it makes more than you might think, Darkmatter.
Extremely cerebral.
Well, we love you, Peachy. So thank you again, and congratulations. I hope you enjoy your shirt and your sticker. We appreciate all of our patrons. Some of you are very generous, and we really do appreciate it.
But anyways, the reason you're all still here for some more stupid-ass content. Right, Peachy? Oakland protesters block a highway. I'm hoping this is sped up.
Yeah, it is. It's sped up to show the progression of the...
Dude, wow, that's one you're not driving through.
No.
Unless they're in France. No, son of a bitch.
Jesus
Darkmatter.
Christ.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stop myself.
Throw him out into the traffic. Throw him right out into the traffic.
No. Oh, he's yes, that's where you need to be, you bastard.
Fuck.
Yeah, let's watch him get ran over. Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, whoa, Shifty Jew does it again. I'm out.
Yeah, that is some crazy blocking off traffic. Is this who I think it is?
Wait, what are they doing?
They're blocking off
They're literally
traffic.
going to block off the fucking traffic.
What the fuck did that guy do in that little fucking Ford Focus or whatever the hell it is? What the fuck did that guy do?
Absolutely nothing, and that's why they get so much fucking backlash, is because this is the type of shit they think is protesting.
Is this Black Lives Matter?
This makes perfect sense. I mean, we're mad. We're angry about what the police are doing. We think the police are treating people unfairly. Let's go run out in the freeway and jump in front of this random fucking guy who just wants to get home to his family. That'll fix things right the fuck up.
Okay, Drew asks if this was Black Lives Matter. So, Drew, I'm going to give you a multiple choice question. All right. A, this is a gay pride parade. All right. B, it's a St. Patrick's Day parade. All right. C, it's the Macy's Day parade.
They don't look Irish, is all I'm saying.
Or D, it's Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. I've never seen like video of them forming the barricade.
You know what's hilarious though too? That one guy who jumped in front of that car with his arms up like that. This motherfucker right here thinks he's the dude at Tiananmen Square standing in front of a tank.
Yeah.
No, you're just a douche. That's it.
It's a Ford Focus, not a goddamn tank.
But seriously, I mean, I know this is sped up, but it's very dangerous to get out in front of cars on a highway.
You just play it here.
You got caught. You got caught.
Well, you see, there's another word for all of this, and that word is illegal. You don't get to just block off highways. You don't just get to march down streets either. I mean, it takes permits to do these things.
Yeah. And this is, I don't know if we're going to play the other video that I think you might play, the CNN clip. I'm not sure if you're going to play that next.
Do you know what it's called? Or what it's about? What is it about?
It's a Black Lives Matter, basically saying like it's a cancer analogy.
Okay, yeah, I know I downloaded that. But yeah, this is crazy, dude. That is a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, if a bunch of angry people surrounded my car and I have my family in there, I mean, I'm sorry, they come first. And if I have to hit the gas, I'm just going to beat my horn and hope you get out of the way. Because if it's between me and them and if it's between my family and you, it's going to be you every fucking time.
Yeah.
Dark matter, lives matter.
I would say, TJ, just judging by the group, that's probably, is that around as many people as were at Reason Rally?
Yeah, probably.
That's probably about as many people that was at Reason Rally. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Still,
roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
There was for them, it's all like pushed together in the street, so it looks like a large number, and then Reason Rally is more spread out.
Yeah.
If you put them all together, it'll probably be about the same.
I've seen them where they drive in cars. You know, they want to block the freeway, and they drive side by side in cars, and then all decide to bring the lanes to a stop. You know, and then get out of their cars.
Jesus, you're not getting any fucking fans by doing that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. God damn it.
Fucking with people, you're fucking with black people. I mean, they're driving on those roads too,
right?
And they have jobs to get to, and you know, I remember seeing one where this guy is like pissed off because he has to get to work and he's going to get fired and he's got 5 fucking kids to feed, and if you're worried about black lives, I mean, this guy is going to lose his fucking job.
Hashtag
you're fucking him over.
Hashtag your priorities don't matter.
Damn it, TJ! I know I got that video that you're talking about.
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
See, you can find it on YouTube. Let me check my desktop really quick. I'm not. Nah, man, I don't see it. We can play another one really quick while you try to find that.
I got it. It's Facebook though.
Go ahead. I'll grab it. Because I know I downloaded it.
This is a different one, but it's also shitty.
If you want to,
oh man, this is gonna be delicious.
I'll try and find the other one.
Because it's got that douche, so I know it's a good video. That dude, what's his name? D-Ray.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that Darkmatter was hanging out with.
Oh man, you got to play the
Oh.
interior semiotics for the last nerve.
The what?
Interior semiotics.
Okay, yeah, I have that one.
Okay, that's got to be the last nerve.
What
That
do
is
you-
fucking insane. I can only find the one I was talking about earlier. That's not quite the one I was looking for.
Okay, yeah, maybe this is a D-Ray
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
McKeeson?
D-Ray McKeeson. You don't go to a camp. Yeah.
Depending on whom you ask, it is a movement for better or for worse. Black Lives Matter. I want to bring in DeRay McKesson.
This is it, right?
Yeah, I think this is it.
He's one of the organizers for the movement. He's been all over the country at sites of where there are questions about use of force by police.
And this dude is, kind of one of the big wigs in Black Lives Matter. And this dude's he's like a rich dude, isn't he?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know.
Yeah, this dude's comes from a wealthy family and shit.
Oh, I think you're thinking of the shit. I can't remember his name, but
The guy that got hit by
he's
the
a
car.
bald guy. He wears glasses.
Sounds like an asshole.
Yeah.
On black individuals, and he joins us right now. DeRay, you came out and you condemned the killing of the police officers here in Baton Rouge. What do you want people to know?
So the reality is that the movement began as a call to end violence, and that call remains true today, that we fight for a living, breathing justice, a justice that would have Alton here, and Philando, and Rakia, and Ayanna, and so many people. And we know that a just world is a world where people don't experience a trauma in the first place. It's hard because what we've seen over the last 24 hours is people condemn the movement without knowing any facts. And what we said yesterday was that there were more questions than answers. So the movement has always been rooted in a call to end violence, and like I said, that call remains the call today.
All right. See, the problem with that is it's a hashtag movement. Hashtag movements are fairly unprecedented in history. So what happens is any old asshole can do anything and slap a Black Lives Matter on it. You could write it. You could draw up a sign that says "fuck pigs, kill all cops," and then throw a little Black Lives Matter on there. And then when people see that on social media, they're going to say, Black Lives Matter is at it again.
It's the same with Islam and ISIS, though. Yeah, ISIS loves to slap their name on shit that it really has nothing to do with them. They'll take the claim for shit,
Right, because it grows their movement. Yeah.
exactly, and even in a terrible fucking way, like that shit we were talking about that you were talking about in the goddamn Skype chat about the what the France's government was.
Oh yeah.
Some sick shit, man.
Yeah. Have you heard about that, Darkmatter?
No.
Well, the thing that happened this last November in France,
Yeah.
where the 130 people were killed. Well, it's just come out. The French government had been kind of I guess, withholding a lot of the information or whatever. Well, it turns out on the second floor of that theater, ISIS, those terrorists were actually torturing people. And they were filming it for recruitment for ISIS, and they were castrating men and shoving their genitals in their mouths. They were beheading people. They were raping women with knives. They were disemboweling people. I mean, just all manner of super sick shit, and they were filming it for recruitment.
As if showing that to people would make them want to join this.
I mean, this is the impression that I got was this is for people that are already kind of we're here to kind of to join and stuff, and this is what they're showing them is this is, I guess, either this is what you have to be willing to do, or this is what we're about, or I don't know, but yeah.
Anyway, that's on a tangent. Let's listen to this guy's argument.
Yeah.
Well, you and I have been in the same location more than once, and you know that part of the criticism comes out of the fact that it's impossible to keep message cohesive in any movement, but there have certainly been incidents where members who say they're members, anyway, of the Black Lives Matter movement have been very hostile towards police, who have made calls for violence, who have been antagonistic. Now, whether understandable or not because of their perspective, is that something that the movement should have to own as well?
So we know that the rhetoric in these situations sometimes is charged, especially on the heels of an unarmed person being killed. And we know that that rhetoric does not match the violence that people in the streets are pushing back against. So yes, the movement can always grow in terms of its tactics and how it approaches the problems. But again, the rhetoric doesn't match the violence that people are facing that brought them into the street in the first place. And like I said before, my heart goes out to the victims of all violence that we want to.
Well, the thing is, when you talk about it being violence, you have to break it down into justified violence, because we would all agree violence is not a happy thing to witness or whatever. But I mean, but if you, I really honestly think, and I've said this several times, if you would break this down to these people, is it ever justified, ever, for a white cop to kill a black suspect, ever?
And notice he said unarmed, but those recent cases, especially the ones that spurred this Dallas shooting on, they weren't unarmed.
Right. Also, and even at that, is there never any situation to where even an unarmed suspect is justifiably shot by cops? Is there ever an instance? I don't think you even have to go that far with a lot of these people. You would just have to ask, is it ever justified for a white cop to kill black suspect?
A lot of them will tell you no, straight up.
I mean, just straight up, like right off the bat. Well, I mean, then we can't honestly have a conversation about that, can we? Because I totally disagree. I mean, there's situations that come up where it does call for that.
And look, I pointed out how a black guy was killed by a black cop the day before, like on July 4th, the day before Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. And nobody gave a fuck. It didn't make any kind of footprint on the internet. I checked the analytics. It was flatlined. Alton Sterling, huge mountain. Philando Castile, huge mountain. Delrin, small, flatline. He was killed by a black cop. Unjustifiably, from what I saw in the video, it looked like. And the guy lied and said he was attacked when he wasn't. He didn't know that there was a security camera pointed at him, which caught him lying. I mean, far more blatantly wrong than the other two shootings, in my opinion. The other two you can argue about. This one you can't even argue about. It was just fucking, the guy sat in the driver's seat of his car and shot the guy 3 times as he was walking to his car. I mean, and he was unarmed. And that didn't make any news. No news. Because people only give a shit when it's a white cop killing a black guy. They don't care if it's a black cop killing a black guy, because then they can't, as you would say, Drew, race bait. Right. There's not enough mileage there. If you want to get people riled up people create more news. More news makes, more clicks and revenue.
Right.
That's what they want, the fucking cops to get shot. They want the goddamn sensationalism and the news. And, I was thinking to myself, look at other industries. Look at movies and television and music. People have to create the art that they sell. And it's mass produced. It requires enormous amounts of work, expertise, employees, labels, lawyers, sets, you name it, right? But when you're in the business of social media and news, stuff like that, you have to wait for the world to make the story for you. And you have to make it as sensational as possible, and you have to get the scoop. You have to be first, and there's all kinds of pressures. And this shit sells. When a white cop kills a black man, that generates outrage, which generates more news, which means you got more stories to sell. That's what people jump onto.
Right.
He makes a point I'm sure we're all going to want to talk about here in a minute.
They're saying that it froze.
Damn, Darkmatter's little speech was so epic, it just killed everything. It
died for everybody, I guess.
Died? Not even froze. It fucking died. My internet's still up.
Well, obviously you're talking with us, so
Yeah, I'm just checking. It looks like it's good. And we're back. Is everybody back?
yes.
Back up. Nothing
You
happened on
find
my
on
end.
the YouTube version.
Look fine on the YouTubes. Here we go.
Live in a world where people don't die by gunfire, and we want to live in a world where the police don't have militarized weapons, and where the public doesn't have
I
access
saw a
to
video. I saw a video where a SWAT team officer was talking about these police shootings and saying, "See, it was justified for us to be militarized. We should be more militarized." So,
Well, I mean, it's at least in certain circumstances. I mean, I think one of the things is when we say that police are militarized. I don't know. Does that mean that your average everyday cop is? Because the cops I bump into aren't. But if they're talking about like SWAT teams and stuff being militarized, I don't see what necessarily the problem is with that. Like your average everyday cop is different. Yeah,
they're talking about having like military fucking equipment. Like they don't need a tank, or a lot of the shit that they keep or maintain is like a lot of the tax dollars go to maintaining shit like armored personnel carriers and shit. Dude, you want to throw some armored plates on a fucking SUV? Be my guest. I understand, but invest in shit like that. But a lot of the shit they have is really over the top.
I mean, but
they're never
for
going to
who?
fucking use, and they have to fucking store and maintain that shit.
But I say, but for who? For like the average everyday like street
Any
cop,
kind of police
or-
department for whatever they might need to fucking face. Even small police departments having fucking ridiculous equipment that is way more than they fucking need.
It depends on where
that they
are
don't
they?
even know how to use.
Where are they, and do they need it? Is the only thing I would have to
A lot
ask.
of it is they don't need it. They actually have shit where they've taken shit they don't use in the military anymore, and they literally donate it to fucking police stations that put in for it. And a lot of them are like have way more shit than they really fucking need. You know what I mean? It's just like over the top, and I'm sure it's okay in the sense of recycling, but the idea of like using military like shit like if you want to give them like one of those shit things that fucking shoots water or whatever to deal with fucking riots or whatever, fine, go for it. But if it sits there for fucking 9, 10, 12 years and never gets used because nobody fucking ever has a riot, then what's the point of fucking storing and maintaining something like that?
But go ahead, Darkmatter, go ahead.
I was just say I'm all for a squad of Johnny Fives with bombs.
Yeah,
Johnny Five is alive.
But the thing is, if we're like, are there? From my understanding, I don't know of any circumstances, but are there people that are being kind of abused by a sort of a system that is letting cops have military grade weapons or something? Because I don't know of any.
Wait, say it again.
Well, like are like all these? I see all these situations that are going on with cops killing these people or whatever that are in these kind of controversial stories and everything, but none of them are cops using these sort of military weapons.
They bring in the military for shit as people that are obviously like have warrants out or are armed or are barricaded or whatever else.
Or when there's riots.
Riots a lot of the time.
Well, when there's riots, it seems like there should be, right?
Yeah, and that's one of the things I think they complain about is when there's riots, then there's these heavily geared police that come out of the woodwork.
Right, because they're being bombarded with rocks and shit like that. I mean, in most situations that I've seen. If I'm wrong, I don't know.
Sure, I mean, look, there's justified shit and all that, but honestly, if Orlando wanted to fucking keep a fucking whole parking lot full of fucking stupid armored personnel and riot tanks and all that shit and maintain them for God knows how long until we never fucking use them and wanted to like charge me for it, I'm not really in favor of that. I don't think we need all that fucking shit. You want to do it for a place like that's real volatile or whatever, I guess that's your call, but they do it in places a little bit over the top.
Right. I guess kind of the point I'm getting at is for all like what this dude's talking about, D-Ray here is talking about, is I don't see the point of bringing up that when the point he's having a beef with is like your average cop with a sidearm shooting people in these certain situations.
I guess no, I think he just brought it up as a single example of what people are upset about.
Right.
I don't think he was like
and that kind of ties into it. I haven't seen nearly enough
of defending this guy.
Yeah,
He's about to say some really stupid shit that I'm really going to disagree with.
These militarized weapons either.
What is your response to the idea that the hashtag shouldn't be Black Lives Matter, it should be All Lives Matter?
Yeah, it's this interesting thing where people are frustrated that black people are focusing on the unique trauma that black people have faced in this country. And I would never go to a breast cancer rally and yell out colon cancer matters. And that's what people are doing here, is that they are frustrated by the fact that people are focusing on the inequity and injustice specifically targeted to black people.
Good.
All right, so the better analogy would have naturally been all cancer matters, like not just breast cancer. But what really irked me about this is the fact that you're talking about, like, I wouldn't go to this place and say, like, oh, well, this other kind of cancer or all kind of cancer matters, right? I wouldn't do that. Dude, Black Lives Matter is known for hijacking
other events,
people's bullshit, and fucking doing exactly what you say. They go to other people's fucking rallies and hijack them and fucking hold them at ransom and make demands and shit like that. And that's exactly what they fucking do.
Yeah.
So Pride Parade.
Yeah, how dare you use an example like that when that's what you're fucking known for, and like interrupting traffic and shit like that. It's fucking absurd.
Yeah.
No one for breast cancer awareness or any kind of fucking cancer awareness is holding up traffic to make their fucking point be known.
Right. That's Darkmatter pointed to it. This just happened in Toronto. Is that the one you're talking about, Darkmatter?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gay.
They stopped the Pride Parade.
Yeah, they stopped the Pride Parade or whatever and started making demands like, we will let you march, but in the future you're going to have this many like black representatives in your movement. You're going to have like all these different little stipulations they went over them with. And thumbs down to the Pride Parade because they went with it. I said, fuck you. The gays and the blacks will war in the streets before this happens. This is what I'm thinking. I'm kidding. But seriously, it's dude, totally fucked up. This sort of thing. It's the same sentiment that, my kind of awareness with how toxic Black Lives Matter was back when I was supporting like Bernie Sanders, and those cunts in Seattle like came up and gave him an ultimatum and ended up going along with it. That was kind of the first down the line of my problems with Bernie Sanders. But that aspect of it was like, dude, this just got really toxic and this is going to be really bad. Is the fact that you can actually have the gall to go up and demand that someone that is at a rally that is their rally, that people came to see them, that you can come up and say, you will give us what we want or we will shut you down. That's what a terrorist does. I mean, that is fascistic if I've ever fucking heard of being fascistic. But yeah.
I agree. Totally. And it's a terrible fucking analogy too. I've heard better analogies, like when they say save the whales, they don't mean fuck the dolphins, right? And then you can't go and say like save, like all, save all mammals. What was the other one I heard? When they say save the rainforest, they're not saying like fuck all the other forests or all the other land or whatever. Blah. Those are much better fucking examples than like I don't go into a breast cancer like rally and yell colon cancer, which doesn't even fucking make sense. You should at least say all cancer. That would make the analogy at least somewhat fucking viable. You get that right.
Is it worth watching the rest of this?
No, let's move on.
I almost figured
that's the only point I wanted to get to, because that was the dumbest fucking analogy, and anything he might have had right before that just got wiped off the board with that dumb shit.
Let's see. Man, that would have been a better last nerve.
Those goofy broads screaming, "We are reasonable. We are reasonable."
Like seriously screaming. It was like who was that guy? It was like Bernie's either his campaign manager or like,
Yeah,
like
some
the-
guy that had organized the event, I think.
He was like, and the guy was sitting there telling him was like, "We're going to let you talk." Well, he was like, "But you got to be reasonable. We are reasonable. We are." And dude, they're like fucking flailing around, shaking the podium and shit. This is the interior semiotics.
Okay, this is. I'm gonna warn everybody.
Uh-oh.
This is fucking crazy. Drew, I think the first like minute of this video is her just trying to open a can.
Oh God.
Be warned, people. Be
I
warned.
don't even
Last
know-
nerve territory, insanity,
Yeah.
oncoming.
So is this like a spoken word thing, or what is she doing?
So, this is like an art gathering or whatever. There's an audience to the left.
That's even worse because you know she's surrounded by douchebags.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think I've seen this.
This is an actual like art piece. This is not just video of some drunk girl trying to open a can. There's an audience here, and they are filming this.
Dude, this is an 8-minute video. What? All right, here's what you need to know. This is a 7-minute and 41-second video, and all she's doing is opening a can. That's how you know this
she
is
does.
horrible.
She does other shit. Trust me.
Oh, does she? Okay. Look at that crowd and tell me this is not going to be problematic.
It is.
That
No.
is millennial as fuck. Look at that crowd.
If you need to put on a beanie and have your hair coming out the front with your problem glasses on, then I'm sorry, but you're
Seriously, it's worth saying that is everything bad about the younger generation. Well, like seriously, that is. Hey, how's that for profiling? I can look at these people and tell that they're problematic.
not. Yeah.
Jesus.
But I mean, Drew, my man on the right doesn't have sleeves.
He's got that, but he needs.
Also looks shady as fuck.
Yeah, he needs to be wearing sunglasses. You won't have to squint as much. Nothing? Nobody? No? Fuck it.
That lady on the left is like, what the fuck? This is why feminists get offended when you tell them to get in the kitchen. They can't do shit.
This bitch cannot even open a can of SpaghettiOs.
No.
Oh, this is just the start. When I said the whole first minute was her trying to open this shit, I wasn't kidding.
I wish it wouldn't have worked out at all. And you know, she would have had to stop this whole ghastly performance.
We are at the minute mark.
Apparently, those are very rotten SpaghettiOs. Very old, rotten SpaghettiOs.
I'm going to take this opportunity to say if this broad had tits, she could have a guy open that for her. That's all I'm saying. Shitlord status confirmed. No, see, the fact that she cannot get this can open, I don't think that that's necessarily a fuck you to feminism. Maybe as much as it's a fuck you to the newer generation. Perhaps.
I'm hoping she's fake, but I don't.
Oh, it's part of the performance.
Yeah, I hope, but I don't think it is.
What is she
'Cause
like?
once she gets it open, it's right to the performance piece.
my man with the beanie, with the hair and the problem glasses. Look at his footwear. Big old boots.
Problematic is just written all over that audience.
Yeah. She finally decided to put it on the floor.
All right, like it's like millennial is one thing, and you kind of think like, okay, maybe probably douchey art student that actually comes to watch a woman open a can of SpaghettiOs that's problematic.
That one lesbian is staring into my soul right now.
She is.
You know the one. You know the one.
Oh, I know.
So is their emo neighbor there, but you can only see one eye staring into your soul because the other one's covered up by fucking hair.
Where? Oh, on the right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple people videotaping this.
Mm-hmm. Well, they wouldn't want to miss it.
It looks like she didn't even make any progress.
Doesn't at all. Believe me, I've opened many a can of SpaghettiOs.
Within a few seconds, all it takes is you clamp it down and then crank, 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 and it's open.
She must be left-handed and trying to use a right-handed can opener. You see, that's the grip she's using.
What the fuck are you doing?
There we go. Okay, she's actually
All right.
yeah, she's
finally
into it.
cutting into it.
It took,
Nice.
It took her seriously. We're at the 1 minute 51 second mark. 2
If
minutes.
there's a zombie apocalypse and you wonder who's going to be the first to go, there you go. She's like out of breath now.
Because she's been fighting with that can for 2 minutes.
Rotten SpaghettiOs.
Yeah,
Look at that. Ugh.
That looks like.
Oh shit, we lost screens.
Oh god damn it!
It was almost like fate trying to save us.
Your cams,
There's a god.
Your cams are down. We need some cams. Yeah, but seriously though, that SpaghettiOs that looked like black.
Yeah.
Can y'all see it?
Yeah. Ugh.
Dirt is all around us. Everything is shit.
She said dirt is all around us. Everything is shit.
Yeah, that's what passes for art now.
Find meaning, value, and worth to the shit surrounding us. We live by this meaning and by our words. We live by worth and applied value, but everything is shit.
You know, this reminds me. I know this guy that makes these horrible cartoons on YouTube. It's this level of.
Are you telling me, Drew, that you don't want those tits?
I don't.
Does that look like SpaghettiOs at all?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Dude, that is. How old must those SpaghettiOs have been? That looks like just black dye.
Those are spaghetti nose. The fucking guy on the floor. Did you see the guy sitting on the floor looking on intently?
No, I missed it. The fuck is she saying?
That guy.
Hey, Fred, what'd you do tonight? He's like, man, Because I went to this crazy bitch's fucking apartment. She put some nasty ass SpaghettiOs in a pan, right? Then she spoke in like syllables and wiped that shit all over her chest.
This seems like it would be some sort of like in a horror movie, like a satanic ritual or something.
What's with that picture in the background?
Yeah.
My man is wearing a sweater with a collar shirt sticking out the top. You got all dressed up for this?
I don't know why am I here.
This American art is very strange. It's a good thing your penis is so big.
I'm not going to contribute to this racism. I draw the line at putting on a Hitler mustache and
yes. Thanks
making Jew jokes.
Thanks for setting the bar for the podcast, Darkmatter. Thank you.
Bald.
Look at their faces. Jesus Christ.
That one guy at the top.
Yes. Oh
The
my
girl
God.
that had her face fucking eyes covered up, she saw this shit happening and she fucking actually put her hair back so she could see it with both eyes.
Jesus Christ.
O, U, A. A.
I swear to God, if they applaud this, like all
Why
hope
the
is lost.
fuck doesn't ISIS go after the right people? That's what I want to know. You know, we would be behind you, ISIS, if you would go after people like this.
D.
Here we go. Yeah, this is happening. This is happening. She's shoving rotten SpaghettiOs up her cooch.
You see that guy's face? And then this chick says, "Okay, wait, so what is she doing?"
She's shoving the rotten SpaghettiOs up her cooch.
You're muted, TJ. You're muted.
Whatever you do, don't go back in the... No!
Oh, I
No,
thought you said
don't
to go
to the
back.
video.
No,
That was
no.
the first thing I was going to say. Do not go back.
Now do you see why a cursed Jew, Paul says? I hear there's cameras going off.
So
my man's got his camera out.
okay, all right. I hear the noise
Popping on the floor.
This isn't what I think it is it?
Yeah.
No, surely not.
No.
Keep playing it.
Surely Coctopus Prime would not have sent me this video.
No, Coctopus is a gentleman and a scholar. No, this could not come from Coctopus.
Their faces say it all.
That one chick is trying so hard not to laugh. The one in the front is trying so hard not to laugh right there.
You see that dude's face? He's kind of like, he's just blinking. He's like,
It's an 8-minute video, you said, right?
We are 6 minutes and there's about 2 minutes left. Wow. It goes on. Is it 2 minutes of applauding?
Why?
Why would you applaud that? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Fucking people, man.
Jesus Christ, how the fuck are you applauding that? How do you get that many people in a room to watch you do that? Are they saying encore?
Yeah, art.
Yeah, art.
That is so fucking cringy.
That's the takeaway. Yeah, art. Oh my god.
Kevin Gallagher is up next in 10 minutes.
I'm not gonna stay around for Kevin. That's all I'm saying.
No, yeah, for real. What the hell does he do? Does he take some fucking Chef Boyardee up the butt?
Wow.
So that's why I wanted to save that for the last nerve, because I'm pretty sure that we would all be at our last nerve after that fucking shit.
Yeah.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. It's almost an hour of extra fucking content tonight. We love the fuck out of you guys. We appreciate you all, especially the patrons. We do it for you guys and everyone else, but we do love the patrons more. Patreon.com/goddamn. Do check it out. And Darkmatter, thanks again for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, an awesomely run show, sir, if I do say so myself. And we will see you guys, if you're a patron, check your messages. And we'll see you for the patron show. For everyone else, we will see you next Tuesday.
Later.